And like that, we're back with another Unpacked presented to you by the To Be Fair Show. And
The GSH podcast.
It doesn't matter how you
all right, y'all, we're back with another one. Um, y'all see it. J. Cole, he's building momentum. One thing I will say is nobody does a rollout quite like J. Cole. J. Cole knows how to kind of capture people and make them at least a little interested to start talking about his album. So he just dropped the birthday Blizzard, where he rapped over a couple records. He had DJ Clue on it as the host, and he said a lot. He said a lot on the album, and it's brought up some more conversations around him, leading into his album 2626, the Fall Off, in which we'll address J. Cole, but then we'll address the more I guess esoteric question of, is the fall off inevitable? Is it something that, all heroes die? Or what
Never,
Batman say
never,
that time?
never meet your,
So,
never meet your heroes.
never meet your heroes, or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. Like all these little things, right?
First they love you,
Um
then they hate you, then they love you again.
mm, mm. A good poet one day once said that. But nonetheless, again, we're gonna talk rap, but we also gonna bring it into reality as well. With that said, y'all see the guys, it's the three horsemen right now. And yeah, we're gonna have some good hip hop, some good like I said, a little bit more real life conversations around it. With that said, G Talk.
What's good, everybody? It's G, host of the GSH podcast, where we focus on family, friends, finances, freedom, and our future. Forget about everything else. Check it out wherever you
Mhm.
get your pods. Just search GSH POD. Ha.
All right. Johnny, what's going on, my brother?
What
Feel
up?
like I
What up,
just
man?
seen
Yeah, deja vu. But I'm glad to be back.
you. Yeah.
We got another good one. Cold and drop some heat, so it always, get the streets talking, and the streets been hot and cold this week. They've been on fire and it's been cold, so we gonna hop into it.
Hot and
Looking forward
cold.
to a good one.
That's almost an entendre, being that we were Eastern base, East Coast base, straight off the coast of North. No, well, we're not on the coast of North Carolina, but
We close
North
to the water.
Carolina. There was some, not to lead into, but to lead into the conversation. Um, there are some ice scares in North Carolina. Did the ice hit any of y'all? Gee, how was the ice up there in Raleigh?
I
Was
don't
it like
know.
Minnesota?
I don't know what they was doing in
Same.
Raleigh, but I know in Durham it was like no major
Oh,
power
my bad.
outages.
Damn. No disrespect.
No
My
major
bad.
power outages. You already see, got the Kyrie. No major
Mm.
power outages. Thankful. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like when it's this cold. The temperature is, and it's been cold for a little minute too. It's not
Yeah.
usually this cold in North Carolina. When it's this cold, I don't
Facts.
want to be in no situation where you talking about no power. And I got a young one at the crib. I'm not trying to be here with no power, bro.
Did you make that Home Depot Lowe's run? Get a little Ryobi?
Nah, I did like the little basics, filled the tub up with some water. So I had a little bit of that water in case something happens to the water, and had a bunch of food prep in case power goes out. We do got a gas stove, so I can like cook. I could, if power were to go out, I could at least cook on top of the stove. But,
Mhm.
did everything but get a generator, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Johnny, did you make it out in those Rock Hill streets?
Oh, it wasn't too bad down here. I stayed close to the crib on Sunday. You know, ate a little bit of food. Just did the
Hmm.
little snow day thing, and come back outside on Monday. It looked regular. It looked like regular, degular. And, you know, I it's what I'll say. This what I'll say.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Y'all know I'm not the conspiracy theory boy, but when I do believe in, they be hyping the weather up to sell them generators and sell bread. Like it's collusion. Like
Mm.
they knew what it was gonna be. They just hyped it up to get us to go and spend some money. And I
Damn, you
think
think the
they already
European
know.
models was on it as well?
Yeah, the Europeans being on it too.
Oh damn. Okay. I tell Johnny that he's like he takes the lightest version of any conspiracy theory. So the average like real conspiracy theorists, they'll be like they're controlling the weather. They're like
Unseated
the little clouds. I forget what them shits is called. Johnny just
chemtrails.
say, yeah, chemtrails. There we go. Johnny just say, well, I think that they're trying to sell more generators. I feel
Hey,
you, Johnny.
hey, that's a start.
Um, but yes, there was an entendre there, which leads us into just the first conversation before we get into the J. Cole. We're gonna get there. I promise y'all, fellas, uh, and ladies, if there's ladies listening or watching as well. But there was a different version of ice. We did ask which is the coldest ice. Was it the ice storm? Uh, was it those ICE officers in Minnesota? I don't know. Let's push
Yeah,
play and find out.
this like icy hot.
Mm.
I'll try to show as little graphic footage as possible, but ICE just executed someone in broad daylight. His name was Alex Jeffrey Preddy. He was a nurse. He dedicated his life to saving lives. Not just any lives, American veterans. He worked at the intensive care unit of a VA hospital. Remember that when they try to smear him in the days to come. They're already saying that he was attacking ICE and planning to do maximum damage.
What looks like a situation, again, where an individual wanted to do maximum damage and massacre law enforcement.
They're saying he approached ICE officers with a handgun and violently resisted being disarmed.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual, but he violently resisted.
They're publishing photos of the
Holy, my bad. I just needed to pause for a quick second. The reframing be crazy.
Hey, they doing it,
That's
and they doing it to their
wild.
own people. They doing it to their
Now,
own people now.
But I'm
So
saying,
That's
like, watch
crazy.
the clip. Like
Okay,
the weapon
okay.
off of him, which he was legally registered
nice
to carry.
gun, too.
They're
Check this out.
weirdly insisting on the fact that the weapon had ammunition in it,
The suspect had a gun and magazines full of ammunition.
as opposed to carrying an empty gun. I mean, I thought the Republican Party was in favor of the Second Amendment. And they're telling you ICE shot defensively.
A Border Patrol agent fired defensive shots.
But the video shows otherwise. The video shows Preddy calmly speaking with an officer while filming with his phone in his right hand, presumably his dominant hand, and we can see his left hand empty and no sign of aggression coming from him. Then that officer starts pushing him back towards the curb. So far, the situation seems to be under control. Another angle then shows a different officer violently pushing this woman. The camera pans around a bit, and then we can see him helping the woman. And then that same officer violently pushes another woman to the ground, and he tries
That's the
to
one.
get
That's
in
where it
between.
started.
At that
From what I
point,
see.
the officer pepper sprays him
Oh,
point
shit.
blank to the face, multiple times. I don't know if you've ever been pepper sprayed. I don't
these
mean
niggas ain't got no
literally
training.
available version of pepper spray. I mean police.
They
Nah,
just
this is a
straight off
fact.
the street.
I have, and I'll tell you, it's astonishing that less than a second after being pepper sprayed in the face, he's still trying to help someone else.
With his
And
back
that's the
turned.
last thing he did. Because the video shows him still holding on to that woman when 6 ICE officers gang up on him and violently beat him as he's lying down in a fetal position. Then
Oh, they
this
actually messed up
officer
the.
takes Preddy's gun off his waistband.
And watch
This is when something incredibly important happens. The first shot that is fired is not them shooting him. It's the officer who disarmed him accidentally shooting Preddy's weapon towards the ground. You can see this piece of clothing shake when the weapon goes off.
These
Then
niggas
the
don't
other
know what
officer
they do.
goes open fire. And after he's motionless on the ground, having already seemingly been shot 4 times, they shoot another
Oh.
5 times at his body. Did any of that seem defensive to you? I think I figured out exactly what happened. I'll show you in a second. I'm not going to show any blood. I'll try to show as little graphic footage as possible,
started
but
over.
ICE just
Nah, this is it's crazy
Yeah.
because
That
when you
makes
think,
it even wilder. My bad. Go ahead, G.
when you think about the where this is taking place with the George Floyd situation and like and now it's like right back to that area and instead of it being a quote unquote former criminal or whatever, how they tried to paint Floyd, it's a upstanding citizen of a white man, and he's using his right to bear arms in a way where, as we've seen with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation, it's like the Republicans weren't talking like this at all as it relates to showing up with your guns in public and doing things a legal way. And now all of a sudden they're talking that anti-NRA rhetoric. So it's like even the NRA had to come out and say, hey, like what's going on here? And so this may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. I do think the Republicans are officially cooked if Trump don't cut those checks for the tariffs here in the income tax season. He's gonna have to do something remarkable to try to just even build any sort of good standing with the community as it relates to midterms, because people aren't just looking at this as a Trump thing. They're looking at this as like, we didn't vote for this thing, and this isn't the party we want to represent our morals and ideals. I just think it's unfortunate that that these what do you call it? It's unfortunate that the moral stance has contextual application. It's unfortunate that these same morals just don't apply universally, and it's just a flip-floppy.
Principles as well.
Yeah.
Just basic foundational, what you believe. They don't believe what they used to believe. And
Foundational. We're gonna come back to that.
You see what I did there? But to me, and I've even said this when they was down here, and like one of the biggest things with like outside of whether you believe they should be there, whether you believe anything about them, what we can clearly see, and even like when they was here in Charlotte, you could see it very well, and now in Minnesota it just got exacerbated. But these folks ain't got no training. You just a bunch of idiots.
Hey Johnny, they saying turn your volume. Matter of fact, I got you, Johnny. Yeah, I should be able to turn your volume up.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my headphones, but
Hey
like,
Steve, let me know if that's better.
But yeah, and these folks ain't got no training. They went from like 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks worth of training, and then you put them out here in the streets, and then the situations they're going up against are even way more than like regular police go up against.
And their training was like 10-minute videos in increments.
Yeah. And I saw one video where they were comparing like the requirements to what women do in the army. Women,
what you trying to say, Johnny? Women don't have to do nothing to join the army, or what are you trying to say?
Well, no, exactly? I'm saying the women have higher standards of training, and like they're required to do more than these guys, and like you should at least get what the women are getting before they go to the army, as far as like the type of training and what you should have to do, your physical requirements, and it just shows you that they just getting whoever and letting them out, and they doing Trump's bidding or whatever you want to call it, but they just out here with no training. You can see the videos of them. They don't know how to talk. They ain't got no professionalism. Even in like survival tactics, the guy pulled the gun out and about shot his own people with the gun.
Well, it sounds like whoever they got that disarmed him of the gun is responsible for the killing, because of
I think the person who pulled the trigger is, but like,
so let me finish. So what I'm saying is that he shot the shot that they responded to because they thought he was shooting.
Right.
And so
but there's
now
no way
that becomes
But in a moment like that, you just hear the gun go off. In a moment like that, you just hear the gun go off.
That's them responding. So really, it's that inadvertent shot that this, untrained guy did that ended up being. It all still falls in fault for ICE, but it's just crazy the concept of like how badly trained they are.
But the guy didn't even announce that he took the gun. Like, there's a lot of steps I've seen police like say that you're supposed to do in these situations that it just didn't get done. And I got another one. That'll show you well, we ain't gotta play that one, but like there are certain people that know how to handle these certain situations, and there's certain ones that don't. And what we
Right.
saw that was people that don't know how to handle it. And
Hmm.
as the president, as the thing, like you just can't allow that. Like, especially if you sending them in these places like against
Well,
the
you you
will of the
you can't
people,
you can't allow it if it aligns with your political agenda
but you
and
can't
what you
do
want
it
to
like,
get done.
I mean, I guess you, well, you shouldn't maybe, but like
There
you
you go.
sending them in there against the will of the people, you giving them a complete immunity, and then you're not even training them. How are you doing anything like to help American citizens in this thing? Like, I get what you want to do, but your way of going about it, you've killed American citizens, and that ain't never. I talk about the juice worth the squeeze. It's
That's
not
nasty
worth that.
work. It's
It's not
nasty
worth
work.
that. So you gotta like at least look at what these people are trying to. Somebody got to get through to these folks. Like I don't know how, but somebody got to get through because where we at is like a very kind of dystopian like situation where like they're lying to our face. And
We're definitely, in my opinion, if let me see, I'll start here. If you had told me 5 years ago that this would be the version of reality that Americans lived in, where people will reframe what you've seen in front of you, and people will actually run with it as if they're not looking at what actually happened inside the scenario, just because of their, quote unquote, aligned with a specific side. I'd have thought like, damn, nah, I think the American populace is a little less like
but you know
jaded
what
than that.
this is? You
That
know what
No,
sounds
that's
I
like
called?
some
But you know what
some
that's
Kim
called?
Jong.
That's mass hysteria.
but
Like
but
when
I think
people
I
are
think the
like
populace are
on
not
like cognitive
aligned with
dissonance
this.
on a large level, that's like a mass hysteria. Like these people just don't like
I
they
don't
either
think
like
people are cool with this. I don't think the majority of people are cool with this. I think this is where it's like now it's like, so it's like when you had the George Floyd situation, it was too racially centered, like which made
Has,
it more
hey, G, so
polarizing.
has there been a lot of Republican pushback?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay.
and,
Like
and
I
not
seen the
just
Megan Kelly shit. That was the only thing that I seen, and she was
not just
wild.
Republican, like not just Republican voters, but Republican leadership, like
Oh, they
folks
are
in
pushing back against
Congress,
this.
like
Okay.
people are speaking out, like
I'm
this
saying,
is
what
not
kind of
right.
pushback are you talking about? Like, because a lot of the
They're
pushback I've seen, they're still
they're
like
speaking out
putting
against
some
it.
blame, but they're still putting some blame on Democrat. Where they're saying, well, you shouldn't. It's not like a total like. To me, when you're doing that, like, you can't go pointing fingers at
But
folks
now,
while
but
you.
what I'm saying is that's a minority, in my opinion. The people who are,
Mm.
even Trump has had to take a step back um from his original kind of position on it,
Oh, for
because
real?
yeah, because it's just it, like I said, he's cooked as it relates to this issue. It is now officially like you go from getting cleaning up the border, getting
Hmm.
rid of illegal immigrants, to now you're killing white women and white men. It's a problem now.
Veterans,
Like
like the dude was a
it,
veteran.
it's a problem now, and you're not just killing white women and white men. The footage of these killings are not like in any way, like we said, there's no type of de-escalation. What's clear about the training is these niggas go to work and are told, do what you want to get the job done. Like these niggas like, yo, we are a results-based business.
Hey,
Like if
he got his phone up, pepper spray him.
exactly. Like we don't give a fuck about none of these other
what
rules
is
that
this?
the cops have to follow. We are coming in here to get the illegals and anything that gets in our way. So it's like, look, I don't. So I think the whole thing is fucked up. Um, but it also goes to show. It also goes to show, right? Like we talk about revolution and these
Hmm.
types of themes.
Hmm.
This is what
Hmm.
comes with. This is what comes with that revolution, and the government is already letting you know that
Yep.
not only will we put people in the streets to maintain a certain level of order and control, it will not take much but resistance for us to find justification to kill you. So this is something that I think our people have known and understood for quite a while, but So it's interesting because
Hey,
they
but
talk
G,
about America becoming a police state, but it's like for us, that's what it's always been,
hey, but
literally from the
G,
start.
hey,
That's
but
our
G,
history, rooted in being a police state. So it's just interesting to see the majority react to starting to feel some of these pains in real time.
hey, G, do
Mhm.
you think cause like when it comes down to us black people, we already deal with a lot, so there's not like a lot of ramifications for doing it to us necessarily, per se. Do you think if they continue the trend that they're on with shooting these folks, that like they're not gonna start fighting back against it and escalating the violence to where like
Who knows?
you
I
s-
have no idea what
like
American
cause you
populace is now.
but it's like cause you see like there's a willingness like they ran into the Congress in January 6th. There's a willingness to perpetuate violence from a lot of these folks, and like if you're
Hmm.
now doing the violence against said people or against some of these people, at what point do the people start like
Man, that's
fighting
a
back
great
and
question.
resisting and
That's
resisting more?
a
Because like
great
we talk about
question.
revolution, but like if they're already killing the peaceful protesters, what like why keep on being peaceful if you still got a chance to die? Why not be violent
It's a
if
great
deaths are
question.
already coming? And like at what point do they like? And I'm
See,
not saying we gonna do this,
to me,
but
the
like
answer
people are gonna
is to
start
why
thinking like
now it's
this
like
because
why protest if you don't have the right to do it? You see what I'm saying? So it's like
but the
Mhm.
people are gonna go out there and it's gonna be a violent protest. It's not gonna be peaceful no more.
so,
That's
so
what I'm
that's
saying.
what
The
I'm
people are
saying
still
is
gonna
like
go
the new
out there,
strategy can't be protesting because
but
now it's like basically it's like how they say in modern warfare is it's more
oh yeah,
digital than it is actual physical bodies.
Mhm.
you
At
gotta
this
take the
point in
war.
time to quote unquote have a fighting chance, you got to look at where you got strengths versus weaknesses. You're not gonna outarm the government. Like these niggas just stole a Venezuelan president. Let's be real. You're not gonna win that battle, even if
But I
you
don't
are
think,
quote
but
unquote
I don't think
armed
this
up. So
country
we
is
gotta
gonna
find a
bomb.
different way.
I don't think this country gonna bomb its white citizens though. Even if
They
they start
starting to
fighting
kill
back,
them.
you think
Well,
they
you ain't
gonna
got a
start?
bomb. I think that you just got better guns.
I don't think it's gonna go to that. They ain't gonna be. That ain't finna happen. Or
They
maybe
shooting
it
them right
will.
now.
Maybe
Yeah,
it will. But I
I
feel
don't
like
understand. Like, what is the
I
front? What is the framing of the situation that you're setting up? You think that the white militia is going to push back enough to make the government get in line? Is that what you're saying?
yes.
But they're
I
not
think
gonna do
eventually
this
the
on
government
behalf
gonna
of
back
white
down.
because
I
this
think
ain't a race
eventually the
issue.
government
The
gonna back
whites
down.
The thing
But
is,
that's what I'm
Johnny,
saying.
this ain't
That's
a
why
race
they're
No.
gonna
issue. So
make
the whites aren't like hoarding. They're not uniting together over this. They're actually like, no,
right.
this is not right. Like,
But that's
Yeah,
why.
I don't see that at all,
But that's why
Johnny.
the people that like are still like on the wrong side are gonna get way more resistance. And I think that's like I don't think people are just gonna like become docile now. I think there's gonna be more protests. I think people are gonna get more radical. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind
but
of
you
stuff
got to look
Maybe
at
radicalizes people.
I think that like this is just my opinion. I think we overestimate the amount of people that are willing to die for a cause.
correct, and
I maybe
two,
right.
I would say
Fair point. Fair point.
look at the type of people who unfortunately lost their lives. They're more than likely Democratic voters, more than likely anti-gun. Except the guy did have his license, but what I'm trying to say is that when you look at these extremist groups, they tend to not be quote unquote liberal parties that are out here building militias, preparing for the apocalypse,
Well,
But
I
at
think
what
they say
point?
that's
doing the
That's
Antifa.
training. That's
I think
usually not a liberal cup of tea.
but at some
they
point that
call
has
it.
to
They say that's
change though.
Antifa.
But at some point that has to change. You seeing people at these protests with guns, and so these aren't just all no gun people. The guy like he had a nice ass gun. You could tell he was a gun guy just based on the scope he had.
True.
Like so, like that's a
Yeah,
second
Minnesota's
amendment
yeah,
one of
and I
guy.
those
think that there's
states,
a lot
though.
of Democrats that are pro gun.
Minnesota's one of those states because there's a lot of wilderness hunting. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's one of those states where
But
you're
even
gonna
like
have a
North
lot of
Carolina,
gun ownership. North
I
Carolina is
think
similar, but
yeah, I
Minnesota
think in the
tends to
South in
lean
general,
blue
probably.
for
Well,
whatever
anywhere where there's a
reason.
lot of like hunting that could go on, you're gonna have like people with guns,
Yeah,
black, white, and
yeah.
Hispanic. Like anywhere
That'd
where
be the
like
one
the
thing that they fuck
outdoors.
with.
Yeah, so it's like I don't think you're just gonna like see like if you keep on pushing those folks, like there is gonna be radicalization that happens. Like I definitely see like we're getting to that point where like if Trump keeps on this road that he's down, percentage of the population, and what that looks like is a dangerous thing. And like the people that are going to go fight, they feel like they got the protection. You know, they gonna go out there and be a lot more upfront and agitating with these people, and that could go left. It could take them back down. But I think it's a very, very like delicate situation we like approaching this country.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder, as we're looking at this right now, are we inside a, and again, like I guess this might be hyperbole, but like, are we inside a crumbling dynasty that we don't realize yet? Sometimes it makes me think of like, what was the conversation on the ground amongst regular people in some of these, even if we go like inside modern times, some of these countries
Like
that
Great
did
Britain,
well and then it just turned itself over.
Like,
Um,
do you have a country as an example?
Great
Like,
Britain.
you talking about like England?
everybody,
Like,
so that would be an example. Not like any of them that have had like a recent revolution. Right now, I'm kind of drawing a blank. Hell, I think that was the Venezuela recently have like whenever like the entire citizens and the population, the group, turns on itself, and or if
you saying from that?
or if
Oh,
a
Palestine had
country
one
becomes
recently.
ruled by a dictator. And so then you could like point to a bunch of different, like Sudan to be an example or something like that.
I thought you were
Palestine,
saying an
when
example of when
Gaza
the
and
country
West
fell
break
off.
broke up.
Oh no, not fall off. We ain't got to the topic yet.
Okay, my
Hey,
bad, my bad.
wait, let me put that in a note though. Countries also.
Countries.
But yeah, the
Yeah.
dictator piece.
South Africa,
The issue with the
America,
dictator
South
part is
Russia.
exactly.
because
His name was
No,
Alex Jeffrey Preddy. He was a
my
according
bad.
to
nurse who
Trump,
dedicated his life to saving.
All right, there we go.
typically when you removing a dictator, there's like some type of coup and or like just interference involved, like like how our CIA has done in South America so many times. It's just like
Hmm.
so the replacement is almost kind of destined to have a certain arc, if you will, by nature of how they took over. You know what I mean? It's like one thing begets the other. So you
eventually they're gonna take back over.
yeah, eventually it's just going to be more unrest because it started with unrest. It just is, it didn't happen naturally by the people. It was forced upon them. So, but yeah,
And I feel
Okay.
like no, I definitely feel like yeah, unrest begets unrest, and like yeah, you definitely will move towards something that we don't necessarily uh want. And yeah, I'm trying to think of another time we did it, but like outside of like Great Britain, but like it's dangerous times once you start like messing with the people, like the people
Hmm.
always gonna win. So like you start even to take 20, 30 years, like a lot of these countries, like even like when we see like the thing that go down now, or like the Shah or something, we forget that like G said, it's a backstory that goes to kind of us starting that. So it's not necessarily like them falling or just the people like taking their stuff back, taking their country back.
Hmm. Okay. All right. I guess it sounds like, unless y'all have anything else that y'all want to go with.
I say
With that,
that's why I call shit, because you come up, pause to fall off. It's just like the arc of
I come up. Yeah, I
the
see what you
arc of the
did.
titles is
Or was
just
it I warm up, they come up?
Hey,
He actually had a record
yeah,
like that.
both. He had to warm up to come
does
up.
"Make America Great Again" mean America had already fallen off?
To some, you're right.
Hmm. Hmm.
Things ain't been right since
Hmm.
since slavery.
Ah. Hey, hey, G, what page in that PDF is that right there? That
Oh,
full PDF? What page is that one right there?
that gotta be like the last. That's in the footnote.
Oh man.
That's the footnote. Sorry. All
That's the
right.
footnotes. That little fine printed.
Like, God, that shit ain't been right in a long time, boy.
Ooh boy.
The F
Oh, damn. All right. So nonetheless, I had one of my panelists, they did send in something to get the Discord going. So one of FBA's hated me, like most hated, they got like a list, it seems like. I
Oh,
think
he's on.
Deontay Cal is on there. I think Consciously is on there. Dr. Umar is on there. Um, who else is on there?
That's
Like those,
crazy because I don't think those three niggas would even like fuck with each other either. Like,
but you know,
it's crazy.
that's how they. Mona Leo. They don't like her no more after they found out what she really meant in that song. Uh, but I'm gonna share screen. Like I said, one of our panelists sent this in. I'd like for y'all to guess in the chat who sent this one in.
Bro, this nigga
Um,
look crazy. Nigga look like a fucking rug rat. This nigga look like a rug rat, cake baby.
Nah, he looked like that dude. He looked like that dude from Rocket Power.
oh yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Now, I don't know if that's Otto or not, but I know Otto was a Rocket Power member.
Yo,
All right,
that's
so
crazy.
let me go off and then go back on so we can start from the top.
The FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They ain't doing shit outside. They on the internet looking for niggas that look just like them to degrade and call tethers all day. I don't see these niggas doing no work against none of these fucking Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is them niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? Nigga gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who is these niggas on this nag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Want to check a nigga papers. Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization. Healing and perspective or hate speech and fear mongering. But a lot of us only know how to be in community with abusers. So when niggas start talking about healing, when niggas start talking about organization, we start talking about inclusion, we start talking about mass communal practices. You've never seen that. That's not your experience. That's not where you feel comfortable. Calling niggas names, checking niggas verification. What hood is this? What hood is that? Now, if we was gangbanging and killing each other, it would be a problem. But it's not a problem when a nigga asks where you from and it's on the internet and it's on the basis of a culture that we created out of oppression. You don't want to let other niggas participate in your culture because they come over here and degrade him. And you know the business of colonization better than anybody. These niggas is brainwashed. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that come here from another country in search of the American dream when I know this shit is a nightmare. I'm not going back and forth with no nigga that think he finna get some favor from these white people. I see you niggas that's born in America do the same shit. Michigan head coach, that nigga ain't no tether. Stephen A. Smith ain't a motherfucking tether. How many niggas have we seen tap dance and degrade black people that are from America, born in America? When niggas do it from abroad, I don't say it's an issue with them. I know that they're brainwashed by the system because they went through colonization over there just like we went through it over here. Why the fuck is they leaving Africa? Because Europeans are destabilizing their countries, inserting capitalist dictators, fascist dictators in more democratic socialist societies, toppling governments, and then sending the niggas fleeing. Where do they go? To America. And what do? They come through with their religious minds, with their colonized minds, and destable black American revolutionaries because they don't know no better. And it's a bunch of niggas in America that don't know no better.
Yeah,
They only are used to being in community with abusers. We have been oppressed in this country for 400 years. Some of us don't know how it feels not to be oppressed. Some of you ain't comfortable if you're not oppressed. You've never created an idea of what freedom looks like for you. Black Americans, and I advocate for this. Nigga, me and Big Cat are the blackest of black Americans. We are true to the black American experience. We are proud. We also understand that our story doesn't start here nor end here. The Panthers were Pan-Africanists. Marcus Garvey was a Pan-Africanist. All the leaders and things that came before you that gave you the blueprint to feel revolutionary were also thinking about global movements, mass communal practices instead of micro movements. The FBA, the Foundational Black American. These niggas ain't involved in nothing outside. They
All right,
Hey, this nigga a tether empathizer.
I think they call it sympathizing.
He do both.
Oh, empathizing.
He empathize and sympathize with him. No,
Yeah.
I think he.
Johnny, talk to us.
I mean, like I say, the shit was funny. Like some of the shit was hilarious. But I think there at the end, if we gonna do this, we gotta know what we want. And like, I definitely like. I definitely could be. I've had conversations and we try to see what the end goal is, like what's the next step, and like I'd love to see that. I love my people. But it's a lot of the thing that we talk about going on with them other people that go on with us. And I think we spend a lot of time on people that like, you know, we spend a lot of time punching down, like Dave Chappelle would say. And like I think we could like, you know.
So Johnny, let me ask you this. Are you saying that a lot of guys be on the internet really loud against probably the most powerless group in America, which would be black immigrants.
Or
But
he said
they don't voice that same energy and opinion towards the dominant society. Is that what you say?
Or white women.
hey, I ain't say that. I ain't say that second. I ain't say that. I ain't say the latter. I ain't say the latter. But what I will say is that
Okay.
like what I will say is that like you can spend like you say you pushing on people that have power, but like he said it best. Those people come over here and they're brainwashed by the same ideologies that some of us get brainwashed. And like why sit there and talk about and spend your time like debating these people? It's like why argue? Like
Shout
why
out to
argue with
Steve.
these people?
Listen, I think that that's the craziest thing when you sit and listen
Be
to
like
some of them,
Brad.
and they
Yeah.
just talk about wanting to literally will say they just want to exercise what Brad does.
But
I
it's
think
like
it's like
but
just a different, like that's one of the wildest versions of
and
brainwashing,
like
That's
in
like
my
Brad
opinion.
being your daddy, right?
hey, but let's hey, let's wrap it all the way back. Hey, that's wild. That's wild. Yo, Brady.
That's like
Oh, no.
Hey, but let's
Johnny, get in the car tonight. Johnny, come on, get in the car.
hey, but let's circle it back around though. I want to say this.
Hey, I'm gonna be
Like,
honest, Johnny. I think that he was probably 8 for 10 from the field. He shot a good percentage on his points, in my opinion.
oh yeah, no, but like I'm gonna use a J. Cole point. Y'all remember High for Hours?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
or whichever one or the Jimmy Kimmel I just want to be free.
yeah.
And
Hmm.
it is I don't remember what song it is, but he talk about like people wanting power.
Oh, what power does to man? That's half
What
hours.
it does
Yeah.
to man just to turn around and do the same thing that you complaining about these folks, and does that make you any better?
Hmm. Hmm.
And like so like if we go like attack this thing, we gotta we can't get
Well, you
lost
probably
in the
got to focus
sauce.
on the thing and not like these people that really don't matter at all.
But you could but you don't want to become the thing. Like you
Oh
don't
yeah,
want to
yeah,
get
that part too.
you don't want to become the thing. And I see a lot of us, you know, punching down because we're getting punched down on, and it's like he said, it's just we're repeating the cycle, and
Hmm.
that does us no good. Like it ain't getting us no traction. We still in the same place, and there's a lot. We got real enemies out here, and I don't think it's like people that look like us.
Hmm. Mm, I like it. You are the holder of the FBA code book,
He the
PDF file
gatekeeper at
on the
this point.
channel. Yeah, gatekeeper. Talk to us.
man, look, I can't even hold you, man. Like the clip was pretty entertaining. The nigga looked funny and he sounded funny. And
Yeah.
Auto Rocket. That's what he looked like.
he said he has some funny lines in there in terms of like, yo, I don't know why it's always cracks you up when niggas ask like where you from and shit like that, but it's like always gonna be classic. But like, I mean, look, I think people on this panel have had similar criticisms of like some of the rhetoric in the movement, and um, you know, like I said, I think I think it's interesting though. Just to like throw this out in a conversation, I think it's interesting to criticize a community for being divisive, and then responding in doing so in such a like clearly divisive way. It's like you're not looking for common ground with the way you're talking either. Like you're also like
Mm.
trying to stir things up. So it's you know he's playing into the algorithm clearly.
Oh yeah,
Um,
he a podcast for sure.
exactly. So that's why it's like I can't really say he made such a great point, because it's like you can't be so critical of niggas being divisive, but yet you know you're
I guess
creating this
I disagree on
energy.
that point. Because I don't think that you have to be quiet and disagree with somebody, or
But
be
it's
like
how you
chill and
present the
disagree with.
argument. It's how you present it. Like he presented it
Yeah,
very
but I think that like if you disagree.
hyperbolized.
Oh well, yeah, I think that if you disagree with somebody, I think you can say it nicely or you can say it really aggressively. But to me, the way a person presents something doesn't necessarily matter as much as the points. in which I thought that he made really valid points. And if, let's say, I don't know him personally, but if you're passionate about, in the same way that like FBA are passionate about the lineage and things like that, if you're passionate about Black Americans and you see this as like a really detrimental thing, I don't mind either side being aggressive inside their quote unquote rhetoric. Um, as much as, you know what I mean, if the conversation is divisive, it's just divisive.
But I would agree if the criticism wasn't being that y'all are divisive. That would be my only thing. It's like let's not be divisive by being critical. Like if your criticism is that somebody's divisive, then I would think you would want the opposite to happen, right? So if the criticism is you're being divisive, then you can be constructive with how you deliver such a criticism in a way that
Hey,
might
G, let
promote
me ask you this.
community.
Let me
Or
ask you this.
you could deliver it in a way that he delivered it, in a way that's
Hey,
going
G,
to
let me
create
ask you
more
this.
division.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever tried to be a bridge in the FBA versus Pan African conversation?
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay, okay. Um,
I am.
what typically comes after you becoming, I mean, like attempting to be a bridge?
It never works.
Get burnt.
It,
Do they like that's
I
when they
get
call you
I get I get called a
a tether
name.
wetter,
Yeah, some type of name.
a
Yeah,
tether,
I end up getting called some
a
type of
Pan
name.
African.
No question.
Uh,
No question.
A
No question.
TW. Trigger warning.
You get called some type of name. It's
and that's
inevitable.
the thing.
Nah,
Like I don't even know if
bridges.
like
It's inevitable.
yeah. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know if there's like a right answer because you could do either one. Yeah, but
But it's like,
nonetheless, I do think that
is he FBA? Is he FBA?
yeah, to my understanding, he's a part of what they accept as FBA. I think he got a black mom or black dad and a white mom or white dad. Like he's a half, but they accept that in
He's a muggle.
full as FBA. And saying that to say,
It
we
be them
do have
half breeds
another
going
one.
on rants like
And
that.
so G, you did speak about building a bridge. I think that this guy right here in the conversation, it seemed like he attempted to build a bridge. So again, I want the audience to guess who sent in which clip. Um, I'll go to this one right here, and we can kind of talk about it. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't hear it though.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't hear it?
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right. Let me.
So, the fact that that homeboy though is this nigga Steve say his mama gave him up for adoption. Was the mama which one was the W?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if he went into that inside the story. I remember hearing the story, but yeah.
But I feel like he's made a stick, if you will, off of like playing this sort of he takes these positions that are like conveniently what's the word I'm looking for? Like just like it's like he finds like these convenient things to push back on the internet. So it's like, instead of being red pill, he's gonna be the exact opposite. So like he finds these very hot topics to just like be on the other side of, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like he's that's part of his social media marketing plan that he's executed well in terms of how he takes certain hot topics and then takes the position that is not of the majority of the people like him, for example. So it's like he's FBA, but he's taking this position that's outside of FBA, or he's a man, but he's taking the position outside of the manosphere. Like he's trying to he seems to have these like.
But I guess to me, the one thing that I would say is that he seems fairly consistent. So it doesn't seem like a internet troll rage baiting type of thing where I'm attempting inside. I'm trying to think of somebody that does that. Maybe like a Sneeko or something like that. Where I'm taking these popular sides that I know I can get the algorithm moving for, as much as from when I kind of first discovered him, it was him talking on some pro-black empowerment against the system thing and how the black community can build. And I haven't really heard him deter away from that. Like there's certain things I'll disagree with him and certain things I'll agree with him with. But to me, he's always seemed like he stayed inside a very similar track per se. In
Yeah,
comparison, sometimes you'll see a person bounce all over just to be a contrarian.
no, that's why I didn't want to call him contrarian, but I think Steve said it well in that he takes a left wing position. That's why I couldn't really
Oh
figure
yeah,
out the
but
way
I, but I
to
think
frame it. Like
he's a
he intentionally
leftist.
takes this like very progressive position on things, and
But do you
I'll
think
agree
that
it's
that's like his
consistent.
ideology in general, though? Because to
The
me,
thing
it
is,
just
a
seems
lot of
like
these
I
niggas,
think he believes it.
I don't know, a lot of these niggas talk a
Okay.
certain way, and then they end up like Corey Holcomb on camera, striking a woman after talking all this manly shit. So it's just like I don't
What
know him
Corey do?
You hear about the footage of Corey hitting that woman comedian?
Nah,
Like,
nah. But
and it's on
Corey,
camera.
nah. But Corey also, for better or worse, makes jokes about hitting women also.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, but he also talks about being a quote unquote man and so forth. Like, and he denied it for years or for a long time that it happened. But the video,
I'm not. Okay, he might have did that. I'm about to say, listen, the Corey Holcomb version of being a man comes with having to hit a woman in his jokes. I didn't know he lived his raps, but
he's out here living his raps. I just say niggas like I don't necessarily trust that what they put as their face is what they really think behind, closed. I don't know enough about him to make one statement or the other. I'll agree with you that he's been consistently on that same side. I don't necessarily know if it's genuine. I don't know.
yeah, I wouldn't put him inside the grift pile, in my opinion. I think that there's some guys that I look at as grifting, and then just even like me seeing him do like the whole thing and talking to the kids, and I don't know. To me, he seems like a genuine trucker slash hood dude that has like cause all right. So this would be where I'll put it. I've seen him kind of be able to connect to young hood kids inside like what I mean, like in a regular space. And I think that that's a little bit harder of the grift. Like if you was actually grifting, that's the part you can't really pull in. Like it's just hard to pull in comparison to if you're genuinely of that. It's just certain mannerisms, different little things that
Do you
is
think
the
Tyreek is a grifter?
who's Tyreek?
Or Tariq Nasheed?
Hey, listen, I'm going to dodge that like the Matrix because it's just going to lead to like 3 weeks of conversation with niggas I don't want to talk to.
Oh, okay, but it begs the question because I would say that grifters can be relatable to a younger audience in a genuine way.
Well, my thing is that like I don't know FBA audience to even be young. They're like 27 to like 40-year-old middle class men mostly. That's like the general consensus of what I've made it to be. You got to tell me if like I don't really know like young boys that's going. I'm FBA.
I can't say I know too many either. I can't say that I do.
And you say you can't.
It's like
but I'm not around
specific.
the kids as much right now. Like I'm not as around the kids as much.
When I'm around the kids, they ain't never talked about FBA. I just put it like that.
You say you gotta have a couple quarters to be FBA.
I think that has been like the most common thing that I have seen is that it's like middle class, decently doing well guys that have a lot of time on their hands to be on the internet.
Disposable income.
And time. time and income, and it seemed like they just fell into like wormholes.
So you're
But
saying FBA is just a bunch of niggas with no time to do nothing else but be on the internet? Is that what you're saying?
what that was a different, way different framing of what I said. I said that they have a lot of time to be on the internet for sure.
Okay.
They and for whatever reason. But
Who else? Who else
the
spent
the
time on
most
the internet?
consistent like demo that I have seen it to be seems like, and again, 27 is pushing it because usually it's like 30-year-olds, in my opinion. It's like early 30s to mid 30s to 40s. Like this seems to be the FBA
And they like
generation.
women under 27 for sure.
This is also true.
Yeah.
This is also true. Or
Hey, chill
never
out,
mind. We ain't gonna
Steven.
get there.
Chill
What do
out,
you say?
Steven.
Right. Listen,
Hey,
that's why
a,
listen. It's
it's
certain people
a bunch of Stevens over there.
listen. You ain't go. I try and stay away from the Tariq conversation because it's gonna be like seven guys tapping hit me with
Pause.
the X and then
Pause.
yeah pause.
Woo! That's 7 of them.
Dog, this is gonna be crazy.
That's 7 of them.
I had to say it.
Yeah,
God, dog.
that's crazy work right there, Johnny. I can't lie to you.
When I say it's gonna be about seven guys hitting the at button and hitting Q, and then they're gonna be saying at everyone, and I'm gonna just be wanting to ignore them and not be drained of my life for like what I mean, a couple of days. But they already know what my feelings are. Uh,
Oh man.
that's the best way that I could put it. So yeah, Johnny, do you think that he's a grifter? I don't know.
No, I actually I mean I haven't watched too much of his stuff, but I feel like he's genuine from all the conversations that like I've seen and seen. Like you say, even I saw the one when he was talking to the kids. That seemed pretty
Oh no, I'm
genuine.
talking about brother Tariq. The question that G asked me.
After show that one, dog. After show that one, bro. Like fucking after show that one. I
What about
watch
you,
it.
G?
I watch it. I watch Hidden Colors though.
I did, but that's because you were Pan African.
I watched Hidden
I
Colors.
think he's a capitalist for sure, is how I would classify him. As a
Okay.
capitalist. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. 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 All right. So I think that should lead us to this conversation. Again, we didn't mean to do a lot of time on this, but the panelists they sent in a few of these, so we're gonna push play on them.
Between Black American people and Black African people is manufactured. It is an agent of the state. It's used to keep us divided so that we don't unify Black Americans with the most impactful culture on the planet, with Black Africans that are the fastest growing population with the most resources. They don't want Black American people, the most culturally impactful group on planet Earth, to link up with the most resource rich continent, which, as you guys obviously know, is the only place where the birth rates are on the rise and will be the majority of the human beings. And if you look at places like China, like when the population increases and certain moves are made economically benefit from that, I mean, the possibilities are, we just watched. The possibilities are so fucking massive. The powers that be really don't want is that Black American people who have been able to, just in this past 100 years, man, like dramatically change the landscape of culture globally. You know, they don't want us to connect. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I find my greatest criticisms with FBA is not FBA as an idea of foundationally Black Americans. Like, I 100% believe, whatever you want to call it, that Black American people are obviously their own culture. You know what I'm saying? They have their own cuisine, they have their own dialects, they're basically their own language, their own literature, their own contributions to science, technology, math, art, everything. Like the group online that is pushing an anti-African narrative is just misguided. And I feel like they're misguided by design, though. You know what I'm saying? In the same way that the Africans online that are pushing an anti-Black American narrative are misguided. They're misguided by design. Like I've had these conversations in Africa many times when African people will ask me, they say, Black Americans, why are they so aggressive? And you know what I mean? Why are they so angry? And why can't they figure out how to rise in society? Like Africans are often colored with so many negative stereotypes of Black Americans because the media has painted Black Americans
in a certain light.
yeah, I mean, in intentionally derogatory light in order to keep them exploited. My point being that it's just two different strokes of the same brush because at the same token, like the media has and continues to paint
Oh damn, Vic
Africans as
Mensa
having no contribution to
don't got no
history,
FBA
saying
ties.
that the pyramids are created by,
Oh,
you
you don't
know,
feel us then?
people, aliens.
He said that he was FBA.
He said he understands. I don't think he necessarily said he was.
Oh,
I don't think he said he
uh-oh.
was.
Wait,
Where you from?
Terrence Howard did invent new math, though.
That's
No way.
hilarious.
Now people be sleep on Terrence. He's a smart man.
All right, sometimes it's a such
Kinda,
thing as too
or
smart,
he's
bro.
like he knows a lot of things about a lot, but a lot of wrong things about a lot also.
You go around
And
trying
then,
to tell people 1+1 ain't 2, and just good luck trying to win that
well, that
argument.
I think that like he knows a lot of language that deals with
Hey, if you've done
not
calculus,
metaphysics.
you do cos and tan too. You could get some different math. I did study some calculus.
Okay, okay.
I'm just saying it's a way to get there. I ain't saying it's I ain't saying I all the way believe it, but like
You believe in it. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. What was y'all thoughts? Yeah, talk to me.
I think his general like perspective is not far off.
Mhm.
I think it's because I tend to be like I said. I think FBA like should have delineation, should be acknowledged as its own unique group of people. Deserves a unique or I would say is owed unique resources from the government that others shouldn't be entitled to. We have a unique relationship to the country. I feel like we should be able to designate ourselves from others who immigrate here and don't have any ties to those things. So I agree with that, but I also think that it is short-minded to not think globally and think allies and think larger than just what we have. Like I always say, like it should be a mix of both. It should be like FBA, people putting our folks first, taking care of the community while also figuring out how to expand into other communities and combine resources. Like ultimately, you need allies in a situation like this. So I tend to agree with him for the most part, but it's funny to hear that
dirty work,
he not FBA at all.
dirty work. You pulling the pictures.
Oh no, I just wanted. I was looking, so I didn't know. But I guess that's Mom Dukes. And I think his pops is my guy here. I think he's got a name. Just from my understanding. Yeah.
Nah, and here's my thing too. Like, I don't think it's necessarily the divide is necessarily a manufactured one, because I think it is I think that there's a distinction that should exist between like Black Americans and the rest of the diaspora. But also, like any foreign policy of any of the great nations, allyship is like one of the essential like ways that you consolidate your power and are able to get your political goals. And as many people, as many Black people in this world, I think those would be a good ally for us and what we want to do. But I do think there's a distinction, and I think there's value in the distinction. I think like what we are here is, Black Americans is different than African, but if we want to do what we want to do, we do need allies, and the people that look like us, to me, are the best allies out there.
Mm. G. Unc
Wait,
said, talk that talk, G. Who can we ally with?
Johnny, who did you say was the best allies out there? You said who?
People that look like us.
People that look like us. Word. So if I was to try to narrow it down more specifically, I do think for Black Americans, it makes a ton of sense, funny enough, to ally with or create allegiances with Caribbean nations for sure. For sure.
I can understand that.
For sure. Because just when you look at proximity to having to go somewhere real quick,
yeah,
like that's where you go real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get to Florida,
yeah.
You could
way
damn
to
near
the
swim to Jamaica.
to the Caribbean, you can make something happen there. So I feel like the Caribbean countries, like it makes sense to make sure we have great allegiance with those nations. And then from there, honestly,
do you think that'll be enough though?
No, it's not
'Cause,
enough.
like,
And I
'cause
don't know if we'll ever have
population-
quote unquote enough.
But like
But we
population
need Nigeria.
wise,
We need
yes,
Nigeria.
like but population wise, I don't know like how big the countries in the Caribbean are.
They're
Just-
not big at all. Pause.
But he's just speaking about strategic, like i.e., what's what is it? The Monroe Doctrine.
Exactly.
The reason why America
Right.
doesn't want outside powers to have elite allies close.
Oh, I get it. I get
Us
it for
having
that. Like
allies close.
They're
if the
all
thing
black.
is being thing, yeah.
strategic,
They-
like just for like mobility.
You can live off the land.
Like,
you
just
you
strategic
can go
mobility.
there and like you can make a way, if you will, in a way that's not quote unquote the American dream, but like I said, you can live off the land. You can find other ways to do things with resources. But I think from an African perspective, you mean that West Coast is definitely the priority over the East, and I think the main focus would be the Caribbean countries.
Oh yeah, I agree with that as well.
And Nigeria and Ghana. It just makes the most sense to me that like between Nigeria, Ghana, and the Caribbean, and you could throw in Liberia in there if you want to, but the West, it needs to be like a focus on West Africa and the Caribbean, in my opinion.
Almost
to
like
bring
a
it all
NATO,
together.
like a NATO type situation.
Okay, so pretty much the places that majority of black people came from. I get you. Unless you are, I don't know if you're an indigenous bull, but to each his own.
He got some red in him.
Copper. I think
I definitely got the copper colored Negroes. Yeah.
I think they be putting the penny up to their face now. I seen it. I ain't know it, but that is a sign of delineation. Just putting the penny up to your face. But all right. So with that said, I guess it's time to be divisive. So I would like to say in quote unquote recent tether news, there has been activity. And this will be our slow walk into our main topic. But some might say she let Nas down.
She not tethered no more.
How you can get your tether citizenship restamped?
It costs you a couple quarters, but it costs a couple quarters to get that tether off for you. Get that stain up off of you. It costs a couple quarters.
Yo, that's crazy. What y'all think her real motive is, though?
Let me bring it up with the audience. Johnny crazy. All right, not the flex she thinks it is. Nicki Minaj slammed after doubling down on Trump support at DCF. RG, so you asked, what do I think her real motive is?
Yeah, do we got the clip? Do we got the video?
Oh, is the clip in here?
I am probably the president's #1 fan.
Like glazing.
And that's not going to change. And
oh damn, what happened? Johnny, you kicked us out by sending that DJ Academic stuff. We
I
back.
am
Oh my, I'm sorry.
probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's going to motivate all of us to support him more. We're not going to let them get away with bullying him and, the smear campaigns. It's not going to work. Okay? He has a lot of force behind him, and God is protecting him. Amen.
But Nikki makes a lot of money, and she's generously stepping up. She's investing hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh my God. He just ran her out. Is he? Oh damn.
Trump accounts to support the children and really the children of her incredible fans. That's great. Focus on that. Why should you give to somebody else's fans? Give to
I am
Charlie Kirk said they
probably
shouldn't be fans.
the president's #1 fan.
Nikki bragging about.
And that's not going to change. And
Like, I'm very curious to
Go one more.
see,
Go
like,
one more.
what is her fan base gonna do with all of this? Like,
Did I miss something, Danny? Why you want me to play the grip?
Oh no, I thought it was gonna show the card. You can go to the post I see.
Oh, okay, I got you. And you
She dropped a bag. She dropped a bag.
oh my God, that's real? That's not Photoshop?
She dropped a bag.
She got that Willy Wonka ticket. Is this shit Photoshop?
The golden ticket, bro. Untether her. Untether my shit.
Damn. Damn.
That's
So the
nasty
question,
work.
my question is, like, I think her husband has some like nasty charges.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, the pardon shit.
Do you think
her
she's
brother
trying to get
ain't-
her husband pardoned, or is she trying to get her
brother.
Is she not a citizen for real?
She wasn't.
She was never a citizen.
She said she was an illegal alien.
For real?
Yeah, and she said that like no more. Not no more. She say fuck ice. Y'all can't do shit to me.
So
I
you
got
think
this
she's doing
gold
all this
card.
to avoid getting that 21 Savage treatment?
Yeah, and to keep her little nasty ass husband and free.
He already free.
I think that she's probably trying to get her brother out of jail too. That partner.
Oh, the brother
Maybe
got
after there's a
a
pardon
charge
ticket.
too. Yeah.
Like she hanging around some wild bull, to be honest. Like her husband and her brother, clearly.
I forgot about the brother. Yeah. Yeah, nah, yeah, nasty work, bro. Nasty work. And like can't not
She must not have no music coming out soon.
Probably not.
She,
Who
I think
knows?
that's what that
know.
officially means. She can't have no music coming out soon because one, her whole community is like LGBT, like
It's gay.
80% of her streams got to come from that community, like for real. And I'm not even
But
trying
my
to.
thing is, why would she flip? Like what? Like, do you think she's like she gotta be bought out? Like this gotta be like, cause like it, like if she abandoning her fans, so that means like she can't do music. She ain't gonna be like that kind of.
Well, according to her, she already got blacklisted from music.
So that's why she doing this?
I don't know. According to her, she was already like at odds with the industry. The fall off had already happened for her. She was already at odds with the industry, reached her peak, and it was like, oh, they mad. They trying to make a new Nicki. They don't want all this other shit.
Well,
like
I can see why. She getting that little double chin. She getting that little double chin up under there too. That's.
I mean, she go after everybody.
Yeah, she getting that up under there. That ain't no good for her.
The old heads, the young girls, contemporaries.
Yeah, I don't really know any black woman that she ended up staying cool with. It seemed like
Yeah,
every single one of them, if they was a rapper, Nicki needed to beef with them eventually. Interesting, but seemed
I'm
like
trying to think.
that
Yeah,
was
now
kind of
that
her
actually
ploy.
is true. Yeah, she ain't cool with
All of them.
no. Yeah, I ain't never thought
All of
about
them.
that. But yeah, she ain't got no women friends.
Yeah. So yeah, nonetheless, do you think that this is career suicide? Do y'all think that this is a fall off that Nicki could bounce back from?
Oh, I don't think it's no
Nah, she not
bouncing back from
Kanye.
this one.
She can't bounce back. Only
Mm.
Kanye can bounce back from something like this.
That's a hilarious analogy.
Hmm. All right, so I get Ye is another one that I do want to touch on. Pause. That's crazy.
Ooh, that's a
That's
wild one.
crazy. That's crazy. But
Wasn't applicable.
I would say let's get into the general topic. Um, J. Cole dropped the birthday blizzard. How'd y'all feel about it?
I like he talking that talk to me.
Hmm.
I think it started a little slow, but the last two, I'm rocking
Okay.
with the.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't like the intro record?
I did, but it was a little slow. But like I like the lyrics, but like to me, by the time it got to that 99 beat, like
99. Is that the money power respect?
yeah. I like that. Like that's true New York, and then he just got on there and started rapping. Uh,
Hmm.
I like it, and he was shooting shots too. So I like to him,
Oh, he was
pop
shooting
off a little
shots,
bit.
Johnny? Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't know where we going. He like the last word on there was he was like rappers now they making money off podcasts and shit.
Well, I thought he
like
kind of
that.
gave a shout out inside of that.
No, I thought he was talking
Y'all can
shit
hear
about
this?
that.
Y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what we got here.
I thought he was gonna get on best of me.
In the Ferrari, a lamb truck, switching wild lanes. Top down, screaming out them niggas all lame. Came up from the mud puddles, then it all changed. Living ghetto fab like my brother named Paul Kane.
Okay, what
Somewhere
else?
along the way, I hate to say we lost shame.
Mm.
Grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping, the ball playing. Now the bread and butter is yapping and parlaying. Oh man, your name's a big conversation. Next.
G, talk to us. What was your take on the new code?
I mean, look, man, classic. I'm talking about if you are somebody who grew up in the era that I grew up in, you talking early 2000s, late 90s. Like if that's your like, I don't even want to say entry, just like your familiarity with like rap music, that's what you fell in love with, late 90s,
Hmm.
early 2000s.
Hmm.
This was definitely a throwback to that feeling of I'm getting on this beat and I'm going crazy. Like, and I give him that credit, like from a rapping, like he can rap, like he's arguably the best rapper in the game, like talent wise, skill wise. The fact that he was on
That's
these
an interesting take.
beats, like
Okay.
there's nothing that Cole can't do from a rap perspective. That's why he was who he was until he wasn't. And so
Until I'm sorry.
and now when you start apologizing, I don't want to hear this big dog shit, man. It like I said in the chat, man, if I have to do like an athlete comp when I'm listening to this, it's like watching Cam Newton after he didn't dive for the fumble. It's like
Mm.
watching T-Mac
Mm.
after he said it's nice getting out of the first round and then he lose the series down up 3-0 and then they come back and take it to the next level. It's like
Damn,
No,
he held
this
that against C-Mac that long. That's crazy.
it's like Cole is undeniably so nice, but the way he carried himself with the battle and after the battle, like it was just wasn't the apology. It's like compounded by so many different missteps that just reframe his position as like the one of his generation. Now he's just like one of the most talented, but he just can't be at that mantle. So like the music, like I said, the music is good.
Mm-hmm.
The talent, like the rapping isn't like I don't hear niggas rap like that really anymore. Frankly, like it's pulling back old classic hip hop beats. It's just like it's like you. To me, what he's trying to do is stir up those old feelings of why you fell in love with Cole, which I give him credit for. But it's like you can't trick me, bro. I'm not gonna fall. Not gonna fall for it.
Hey G, I got one like just because you lose in the finals don't mean you can't come back and be top 2 all the time.
Dude, it's not about if you lose in the finals.
It's like you get a smudge. It's about how you bounce back.
I love you LeBron niggas. I love it.
No, look.
Hey, like listen, the beauty of it is that it's one LeBron fan to another. But one of them, he rocking with it. He said, this thing, it wear off sometimes.
But like LeBron lost. And he came back and he won 2 in a row.
He did.
And he's still in that GOAT conversation.
Johnny know how to appeal.
But you know what he had to do? Do you know what LeBron had to do to save his legacy? He had to have that game 6 in Boston. He had to have that game 6 in Boston.
Hey, what if the follow up is game 6 in Boston?
It has to be. It has to be.
Okay.
But that's my like if we're gonna compare it to LeBron, like he did have the game 6 in Boston, and then he did go on to win multiple and he went back to Cleveland and then cemented his legacy by coming back 3-1. So if Cole, basically, what's the equivalent of all that what LeBron did after that blip in the finals? What? So he's gonna come back and slay Kendrick? Not gonna happen. Is he gonna come back and take Drake's head off? Pause. Not gonna happen.
Hey, so really quickly,
he gotta go after Joey Badass now.
Nah, he don't need to do that at all.
Exactly.
Saying all that, I heard that there was some Drake disses on here. I'll put Sway on this.
Cold of truth, got they throw the nooses. Grip never letting up, though they hope it loosens. Nah, I'm on top, you can't knock me off my spot. Fuck yachts, I won't stop till the boat's a cruise ship. So the whole world knows who got the gold acoustics. Only then will I split like I co-produced it. A lot of rappers make dough and be prone to lose it. For crumbs, dumb niggas so they sold illusion. Universal distribution, but I own the music. Best niggas still breathing, leaving no confusion. Hop on every nigga song, abuse it. Catch bodies for my own amusement. Niggas cheating and I won't excuse it. If I said it, then I wrote it, stupid. I'm a star like the logo on my shoes, but these ain't no Converses. Nah, girl, they golden gooses. A nice fella, but the flow is ruthless. And the culprit's 2-6 for the closest you get to hope. It's Hope Mills roll cold and see more beef than them folks at Ruth Chris. Teach a man how to fish, and the lesson is this: without a pole, you're useless. Catch my drift. I'm swift on my toes, you doofy.
So I will say that as that record continues to go,
the Ruth Chris bar got to come out of there.
It do got to come out, but
a few bars.
There was a lot of lines in there that a lot of people said was aimed at Drake.
If I said it, I wrote it, stupid.
He also was on a track like bleeding out his heart, crying, apologizing to this nigga at one point too, though, right?
It did.
Oh, niggas, Cole fans forget about that one, huh?
I'm saying, what an apology got to do with your rap skills?
On the track, all that. I love you, my nigga. Like, so this is what I'm saying. He's so cooked. He's so cooked with so many missteps. He went on the record over the whole song talking about "I love you, nigga."
Is it you talking about the Port Antonio joint?
I don't even remember the name of the joint, but it's a record.
That's it.
He came out with the record talking about, nah, fuck that. I love this man. Come on, bro.
I don't think he said it like that, bro.
Come on, bro.
I don't think he said it like that, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on.
What he said is that even if it jammed, that don't mean the gun is deadly or something like that. I
he said, I love you on the record. Passionately.
I don't remember this that bar, but I think he's talking about Port Antonio.
Yo, he
in which
said, "I
I am
love you."
critical of that record as well.
He said, "I love you."
Johnny, you remember that?
I don't remember that part
Oh
specifically.
my goodness, that is hilarious. Yo, chat, please tell these niggas this nigga
Hey,
Cole was talking
give
about
us
"I
what record
love
he's
you."
talking about. We'll, we'll, we'll,
Oh,
we'll go back and play some Port Antonio. I know he's about second verse, and he was
it
talking
got to be the
about
second verse. It got to be the
he
second
be
He was
verse
like,
like
"I
the
of
love
gun
Drake.
you,
dead.
my
I mean the
nigga.
gun ain't dead a
I
lead or
love you,
something
my
like that.
nigga. Drake, you did me favors. I love you, my nigga. Like, you don't remember he won this whole talk. Like,
He
all
probably
right,
did.
but that's
But
what I'm
I'm
saying.
saying like,
So
Oh man, crazy.
let's say what I'm saying is
but I'm
true.
saying
Now that come
I've
back and
seen
throw sneak
I've seen
distance. Like, what
Kendrick
are
do
we
the
talking
same thing to
about?
Drake. But
Yeah,
hold on,
so,
hold on. Hey, time
so,
out, time out, time out. Q, hold on, time out. I've seen Kendrick do the same thing for Drake. I appreciate this man. He the one that put me on. He took me on this tour. I appreciate
yeah.
everything. Kendrick
Hey
did the
Johnny,
same thing.
here's what we call a reach.
Not on a record
So
after the beef has started,
yeah,
Johnny.
that's a crazy reach right there that you just tried to go
Come
to.
on,
Like
nigga.
the response to after the battle being like, "Hey, I can never
I'm
dish
just
this man. I love you." And I think was Cole just talking at the end of that record. I think it was the end of Port Antonio that you're
I
talking
think it
about.
was. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
toward the
but
end. It's
in
too much.
comparison to Kendrick on a Drake album, talking about when he first met Drake and he took him on tour, and then rapping like 15 years ago. I think that these are different comparable points.
okay. I'm my bad. I just threw it out there. I'm trying to take up for my man Cole. Y'all going crazy. I'm trying to
Hey,
I
look,
take up.
wasn't going crazy. Listen, I'm still on Cole's side
the
right now.
music is
But
the music is hard, but
Pause.
he's trying to create this nostalgic cold feeling, like don't forget who I am, which I understand, like the marketing and everything is A1, but I think for the true hip hop, even his own purest fan knows, like, it just don't taste the same, even though it's the same restaurant.
let's
Pause.
push play. Let's see. Let's see.
New York City. New York City is crazy outside right now. It's cold as fuck.
And like,
Let's get into the meat of this record.
the clue piece too is like, Kendrick already did the Capri.
Jordan and Edwards, nigga, you kidding me? Cole gets older but grows new abilities. You didn't know I'm Zeno with Goku agility. Come witness perfection. These niggas perplexing like witness protection. Get whole new identities. Then start rapping, but what happened to the real you? I used to get self-conscious around real gangsters, and I still do. Find peace with the audience you appeal to. Be yourself, living your truth. Niggas will feel you. Embrace hunger. What don't make you stronger will kill you. The pain will build you. God'll heal you. Don't make your moves off a dollar bill. It's not as fail-proof as say following your heart that way. Long as you have faith.
All right, then let's off with this right here.
To the storm, nigga.
The Clue shit made it fire though. Like, Clue really brought that essence back to
Yeah.
Talk to him.
I orbit the earth whenever I'm recording a verse. When I'm ready to drop, said he gon' report on it first. Play my album for the corpse in a hearse. It's so live, the flow can make the rigor mortis on a mortal reverse. These niggas reckless trying to disrespect the Lord of the church. Get disconnected from your source just like the cord at your birth. From an alternate dimension, I got lost inside of this one. Now I'm walking around and looking for a portal that works. But all of the perks around me make it harder to search. The tormented poet, I know I'm making more than I'm worth. At one time, my neck and wrist was having so much ice. You think I'm getting dudes deported to a border and turf. These niggas swear they doing numbers, but it's...
That was a recent bar you wrote.
They said this shit so live, it make the rigor mortis on a mortal reverse. That's
while keeping that same rhyme scheme, he dropped the whole little
the whole
I supported it. Yeah.
The skill level's phenomenal.
Phenomenal. All right, so I guess I'll drop into my take from me listening to this album, or I guess this is a mixtape. Every time I listen to it's like he's rapping his ass off. Again, Cole.
It gets better.
I've been on record to say Cole my favorite rapper, whatever. I will also be able to say unbiasedly though, there's a lot of the feel that don't feel the same, especially when I like the braggadocious. You know, we just talked about the beef bar. When like that was a line, but then it's like I don't really feel the same in context. And I did have a lot of conflicted feelings when listening to it because of he took a lot of this time to kind of run with the idea of going back to the like very aggressive. I want to spar with you. I want to battle you. I'm that guy. I put niggas in dirt. Like kill your favorite rapper. I just body this. Like all this terminology, and it's like where to me I like this to track to way more because it's still the code that I love. And it's just him showing his greatness outside of needing to, like engaging in this, in which I think right now there's just still a little, the smell still on him, in my opinion. I
That's
think that
Hey,
like something bigger has to happen first. Like even if he got a first round knockout, just a regular, like G said, Joey Badass or something like that. Where it's like, all right, he's still a cold dude. He just tapped out of that. But right now, because of that moment, I think that so many of the aggressive "I'm that guy" bars, it just lands kind of flat, even though his pen be crazy.
which was a
Like what
big
he's
part of
doing with
his
his pen.
like
hey, but here's my thing though. Here's
content
my
too.
thing.
Is like that braggadocious, can't fuck with me type shit is a big
Yeah.
part of his
But
what
see,
makes you like Cole. Do you agree? Like that's kind of
No,
like
it's not for me with that.
there's
That's
some of
not
it,
what
but
made me
that's not real cold.
like
Yeah.
Cole.
Hey, but here's my thing though, cause and I give my take on the album. I liked it. It was just nostalgic. The surprise drop, the DJ clue, even like the cover. It reminded me of like you remember like before like the internet got good when it was dial up internet and you was trying to find music and you was on LimeWire and shit. It reminded me of like, just finding like old mixtapes like back in the day before like it was really like that popular. So I enjoyed the
Mhm.
nostalgia of it, and like to me like I get it. Like I've even said like he can't like it's hard to put him up there with Mount Rushmore because of what happened, but like I don't have to dislike the music because of what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Even when he get aggressive, that's still fire to me. I like it. It
No, and
sounds
I
good. I'm
get
gonna
it. And the
listen.
thing is
I'm gonna
that
listen to it again. So I can't. But I can't like say it don't feel the same to me because like it do. Like if I forget about what
okay.
happened, like I'm just rocking in the car and playing it. This shit rock. I can't like say it don't rock. And like it's not gonna rock it more or less because of like something that happened like off a track a year and a half ago, two almost 2 years ago. To me, the music, it sounds good and it's good music.
Yeah,
Like,
and I think that we
and,
had
and
a
we could
conversation
disagree.
around.
We could
I,
disagree with
I,
a couple bars, but like there's a couple bars I'm like, that might not necessarily, but that still don't like to me take away from like how
right, but
good
I
the
think that
music is.
as you're speaking through it, you're using the word to me, and I think that that ends up being the biggest thing in this conversation. And Cole and where he sits at now, especially like him doing the aggressive rap, it makes everybody have to decide what do you like about rap. And so I think TBI, he just made a statement. He said, "Man, I hate Cole. Apologize. He was one of my favorite artists because of his authenticity, but I can't take him seriously, right?" And I think that for a lot of people, they really rock with quote unquote like his authenticity and the fact that they believe that him as a rapper believed that he was the coldest dude, and if somebody stepped to him, he was gonna kill him, right? Now, when those bars, like he says those bars, I think the authenticity part doesn't really necessarily relate with him. Same thing where it comes down to if you are a rapper, not a rapper, a rap fan who believes that you want some level of, I don't know what the word, maybe we'll just run with authenticity right now. With it within your rapper and what he's saying. And if you are more
But
so
he's,
a
but I mean,
purist,
yeah, if Hove never touched the
he's still.
brick,
Wait a minute, time out,
the
time out.
whole
He's still
catalog changes.
but time
but
out,
but
time out. Hey Q, hold on. He's still authentic. Like and like
Well,
like
I think
No,
I
Johnny.
think
we
that's
No,
can't
because
Johnny.
hold on, wait a minute,
so
time out. We gonna let
No.
we gonna
I
let
get
one
you.
mistake we gonna make like that's not his that's just one thing he did. He had a whole
No,
career before and
I
after
get it,
that.
but
So we
like
can't
sometimes when it comes to certain things, all it takes is you to pull one card and the whole house falls.
And this is
Right.
hip hop.
And so if you're saying something more beef, I bet it I done seen more beef than Roof Chris or whatever the bar was. That feels way different now. Like I think that, and this ends up being, and I guess that's where I was trying to round it back off to, is that it depends on what version of a listener that you are. Where if you are somebody that are completely void of the artist, and you're just like music man, and it's like it's the music, give me the music. I don't give a fuck about the artist. Then Cole and what he does and what he's going to do is always going to be like you shouldn't have any dissonance in there. If you're one of those guys where I like my music to feel authentic, especially if you're going braggadocious, if you're going heartfelt, whatever you're doing. I think Cole has put some people inside a bit of a pickle because he talks a way that right now doesn't necessarily align with how public and his actions have perceived him.
And for me personally, I've always said, I don't think J. Cole's discography matches up to his actual capabilities. Like I personally found his mixtape projects more enjoyable than the actual quote like official albums. To me, the Forest Hills Drive is like his undisputed classic from like a official LP perspective. And then for me, the one that would maybe go second would be the one that came before this one with the backboard burning over COVID.
You're talking about off season.
Off season, yeah. But that had a more of a mixtape Cole feel too. But that's just like my personal like. So this is why I say like the Cole that I know for sure from a mixtape perspective, he is heavily braggadocious. He is heavily like just showing you the wordplay, the bars. It's not as much like the stories, the way he crafts them, like from an album perspective. He's typically trying to get his shit off on the mixtape tracks. And he's made it also very clear, like time and time again, like nobody wants to smoke with me. And when he has his features, he makes that even more clear. When he gets on a feature, he's tearing heads. Like he went on that run for like 2 years where nobody had better features than Cole. And so
and his entire shtick during the whole thing was, I'm better than you niggas, and I wish a nigga would try.
Exactly.
And which I to his credit, I think that he did speak to that in a few of the records, like the track one, where he said that let me finish the point, Johnny. Like in track one when he said when did rap become and I'm paraphrasing, when did rap become about lies or salacious comments? I thought it was about the bars. And like now it comes down to like niggas who's hating.
He also was complaining about when did rap not become about melodies. Like his niggas always complaining. At the end of the day, this nigga knows what this shit is about. You are supposed to be the top dog of your generation. You came out and said big three niggas ain't connecting because you the nigga in IT. You is supposed to be that nigga, bro. Like you set the table. So it's really no like you know what you're doing in this sport when you talk like that. That's just the way I see it. So
can I ask a question?
Okay.
No, hypothetical.
Okay.
Cause like, well, I'm gonna set it up contextually here too. Like, I get it. Cole put it out there and then he deleted it, but we gotta understand it. The nigga never got really dissed like that either. It's not like he didn't get destroyed like Drake got destroyed.
What's
like
your
Drake
point?
got.
I don't really understand where you're going.
He did get dissed. He definitely got dissed.
Yeah, I think that like
Kendrick dissed the shit out of that nigga.
I would say like that. You could probably argue there's like 4 to 5 direct J. Cole like disses within it.
Kendrick definitely dissed the shit out of that nigga.
Okay,
like even like to walk around with a stick like you Andre 3K, that's directly J.
Okay,
Cole.
no, okay.
No big three. It's just me, nigga. Fuck both of y'all. Like, what we talking about?
Okay,
yeah,
okay, I
that
remember
part,
that one.
but
I remember that one. I remember that one. I
but
do
but
remember that.
but then
I
I think
remember
that
that one.
matter of fact,
Kendrick came out and said, "Fuck everybody for real."
But my thing is, do you think J. Cole would have
How you
responded
do
if
it?
Cole, if Kendrick would have put like a diss out, like a not like us or meet the grams towards Cole? Do you think he would have just let it ride, or you think he would have responded?
But the issue is,
we don't
Johnny,
know. The issue is that we don't know.
Kendrick threw the bait, and Cole could have just let it be, but he didn't do that. He let his people hype him up. He put that track at the end of Might Delete Later,
and then deleted
it. And he clearly
told y'all what he was gonna do
at Kendrick.
All right, so that part, the coughing out of your mouth, that was a direct J. Cole diss right there, because that was the intro to how he started off. One of the
another diss.
Okay, now I get it. I get it. My bad.
We came with 3 switches, but yeah. Oh yeah, because even J. Cole was the one that was talking about first person shooter mode. He's the only one that spoke about first person shooter. Actually,
it's filled with this. This is why. But let me just say, this is why. Like before this whole beef started, I was a J. Cole over Drake and Kendrick arguer. Going into that
to be true either.
I'm telling you straight up, Cole's run off of that album and the features and where he was at that particular point in time when Might Delete Later actually dropped before the apology, I was like, oh, he just warming up. He just throwing a jab. Like, I was giving him grace because even the diss that he pulled back, it wasn't even like that peak Cole, what we was expecting. It was like, oh, we getting warmed up. But once Dreamville happened, bro, and that concert, and I heard it was real, and I saw the footage, and I was like, what? At that moment, and then the way Kendrick handled business afterward, it made me just put my respect for Kendrick from like Kendrick's definitely nice, one of the best, to he's just undisputed above his peers of his era in a way where there's nobody else in it. Like he said, it's just Big Him, and he proved that like clear cut.
So
okay.
Johnny, Might Delete Later. He did delete soon.
He told y'all.
So much work in these
the thing was like I was there with him.
This was not bad. It was not bad.
Tony just told me that Kendrick only diss niggas, and that's how he get it. I was like, damn.
It was not bad.
And then let me see if I go to the end when
the diss track was not bad.
I got a question.
Up for real, that shit was flipping outside.
He even went with the Jay-Z Nas dick.
Yeah, exactly.
12 hours in. Listen, we was riding as the Cole.
Hey, no. Matter of fact, Q. Niggas was waiting for him to perform this at Dreamville.
So wait a minute. Only thing that mattered is because he got on the stage and said, "I'm sorry."
And he took that bitch back.
And he deleted it, Johnny. He could have apologized and left it. He could have apologized and left it.
That's not all that matters, because then Kendrick put on the master class.
Yeah, he did.
Kendrick also put on the master.
Let me ask y'all this. After everything that transpired,
give a shit about it.
No, let me think. Like Kendrick. Hey, let me ask the question. Like, I ain't even get to the question yet. Like, God, let me get to the question.
I don't even like the premise. I don't even like the premise.
I reject the premise. Let me ask the question. So, like, after the battle, we see how everything shook out.
Yeah.
You still put Drake over J. Cole?
Right now, I got to.
All right, so it's tough because I don't know where I put either one of them because Drake been suing.
And
like
Drake
that's his own thing. But I do think that Drake did indulge in the battle. Drake has
he got smacked though. Like,
no, he had fire records. He had some fire records.
I'm not as high on the records as G is, but what I will say is that we've seen GOATs lose battles before. That doesn't X you out of the GOAT discussion. As well, yeah, like the thing is,
Drake has had multiple battles.
Yeah,
like this ain't his first go around.
He responds to everybody and he's
He's
war
with
ready.
he's
He
with the
does do
shits.
the thing. So
So
as slick as he's talking and
Drake is
rapping,
better. Drake is better than J. Cole. Y'all
He's not
saying
a
that right
better
now.
talent. He's not a
yeah,
better
like see,
rapper.
like you just framed something way different than anything we just said. I think if you're saying who's a better rapper, I think that it just comes down to what you prefer.
I think Cole
So
rap better than Kendrick. To me, I prefer Cole's style of rapping. Like
I can see that. I think that, in my opinion, I think that all three of them rap at an elite level, and that's why we put them as the big three. And depending on what you like Drake is top tier at slick, braggadocious rap. Nobody fucks with him with that.
toxic raps.
Toxic rap too. J. Cole is a barsmith. Right, like if you want to go more so like syllable breakdown rap and it's like in a technical sense, he's him. And then I think that Kendrick, he's like this little weird mix where he's
Of
just
both.
of both. And
He's like a Tupac slash like from an artistry perspective, he's more of a Tupac in that like he's making art, but at the same time,
maybe, but I think like when Kendrick bars up, like to me,
he got
the easiest way to look
he
at
got
it
bars.
is the easiest way to look at it is Black Friday, where they both hopped on each other's beat, and it wasn't close. It wasn't close. Like J. Cole did a good job. He got on all right. When Kendrick got on whatever the fuck that J. Cole beat was, it wasn't comparable. And it seemed like
Nasty.
Kendrick made sure, what was it?
No, I said it was nasty work. It was nasty work.
Yeah, like he went to another level, and he made sure that we understood that there was separation. And so, yeah, to me, I think that there's like three different guys that are amazing at what they do, and they're elite at the same thing. And this is where, to me, like it's the Jay Z Nas thing, where depending on what you like, either one could be your guy.
Okay, so I'm asking you though. Who you
Asking me what?
J. Cole or Drake? Who's number 2 right now?
Number 2? I don't know if I have either one of them is like 1 or 2. Right? I mean, like 2 or 3 right now.
Well, you had a rank.
Definitely neither one of them is 1.
I know not 1, but outside of Kendrick, you put Drake above Cole or Cole above Drake right now. That's my.
I don't know. Like, so I honestly haven't did like the reworking of this.
The halfway.
The halfers. But
the muggles. They muggles.
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. I don't know where I've landed right now, to be honest.
What about you, G?
Like I said, man, Cole, Drake is battle. I think if you really want to look at like holistically how you rank someone's like in hip hop, like if you start talking that big dog, top dog talk, but you're not battle tested, it's tough to give you a stamp in this realm. That's just my opinion, right? So like, you know, for example,
as long as you win a debatable battle, you ain't even gotta have won it clearly.
Exactly. Just like I'm also a big Lupe fan, for example, but nobody wanted to test his pen. He don't have really no but he never backed down. But he went after Royce for. I'm talking about when he was like in his peak, like when it was like really cool.
But the thing is that like Lupe wanted smoke, and if the smoke came,
and nobody wanted to direct it his way. You know what I'm saying?
SLR Super Lou.
Yeah,
nigga, that's a record too.
Yeah,
nigga was rapping, bro. Nigga was rapping.
So it's like imagine if Lupe. You hear Lupe doing all this stuff and you're a fan, then all of a sudden it's like he's at his peak and he backs down from a battle. It's like, what, Lupe? Like I can't.
He's still Lupe to me. Like SLR wouldn't be as tough. Like I don't see how y'all can actively make something not as tough based on.
But to me, like, I think that you're saying it differently. I do listen to a lot of older Cole differently than I would like newer Cole. Because I think that a person can believe it until they're tested and then they have a choice to make. And so most of Cole's catalog I can still listen to with like no problem. because
Okay.
I believe everything. I believe he believes everything that he's saying, and I believe. And so for me, there's a space of authenticity that does matter with how hard a bar hits in for me personally. Some people aren't like that. Like there's certain artists I can't listen to because like I think they authentically like little girls or some shit like that. But like that's just me and how I personally consume music. And like J. Cole has a bunch of younger records. I mean, records when he was younger that I do still believe that he believed what he was saying in that. It's just hard to understand the mental gymnastics of saying certain shit now.
Nigga might
But
have
if you're telling
forgot.
stories and you're like elite at that, it's nothing I can take away from that. And that's what I want him to do.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I wanted to put that out. I thought that was a good question. Now, me personally, after everything that transpired,
Okay.
I'm going Cole over Drake because, like, what's worse, apologizing before a battle or suing after a battle?
I think
I don't know.
I think throwing a grenade and then reaching your hand back is
Like,
worse.
like it's such a weird like concept
I
because
think it's
these are the
if
two
I gotta
things that
choose
are
which
like
one is worse, like the
I
fact
think
that
suing is crazy in
suing
hip
is
hop.
crazy, but
In
I got the
hip
suing
hop,
bread.
like
is crazy,
I
but
got the
in hip
bread.
hop,
I got the bread
like
and you smutted my name. Why not?
no, bro, just apologize. Like no, bro, don't
well,
sue nobody. That's
I do think
insane. Like suing is
I
insane.
understand.
That's
I understand what you're saying, and that's why like there's a certain smut on drink that I can't get off either. Like the Sue part is wild, and I haven't had to digest any new Drake music to even say how I feel that it feels. You understand what I'm saying? Like so for me, it's just like once the music hits and I'm listening to it, I can tell you how I actually
Yeah, he
feel.
need that next
As
album
much as
too.
like I don't have a preconceived notion to it. That's why I could be on here arguing with you for 2 hours about how much I liked this two track two more than I like, Nas
rewind,
Rewind or whatever.
which is a
Um,
fallacy in itself. But
cool, but to me, it's about how it feels. Like I could because of that record has nothing about him being the best ever
okay, I
and
see.
beef and rap and all that. I can appreciate just his artistry as the artistry because of the story he's telling is authentic to him. And what he's doing within that with the actual skill of rap is top tier and amazing.
But
Um,
to me,
and
like
that's
when I'm writing it to me, but like I get that, but like I still think like the Money Power Respect 99 freestyle is a better listen just
then
because
what?
than the disc to track two. To me, I it
I don't care to argue that point with you, Johnny.
but
If you
no
like
but
those better, that's up to
but
you.
but but but
But
the point I
to
was the
me,
point
it's not
I was
me.
making a point. I was making a point with that though.
Okay.
But to me, like the apology, like to me, don't really like those bars still hit, and they still sound to me like from a
Okay.
code. Like I'm like okay, but like hearing like I said, we do got to hear Drake when he come back out because his because I don't necessarily know like how I'm gonna feel about like how he did everything he did, but right now like the apology, I get it. Like you wanted to get out of there, you ain't want to put your with Drake, and I kind of like I don't hold that against it as much as some people do, and I get it why people hold it against them. I mean, I still hold it against them when we talking about top tier, but as far as like my personal consumption and what I like, I don't necessarily, lose listening enjoyment because of something he did.
Gotcha. Welcome to the show, brother Steve. What's going on, man?
What up,
I'm not
Steve?
finna. What's good? What's good? I'm not finna tolerate all this J Cole slander, man. Y'all done lost y'all mind
Tell
up
him.
here.
Hey,
Especially G.
tell him, Cali. Hey, he coming from the
Dream,
West Coast. He coming from the West Coast
Dreamvillian.
telling some North Carolina niggas about J. Cole.
Look,
Hey,
I
hey,
feel
listen.
like
I respect the opinion of niggas that went to Dreamville Fest. I function
yeah.
with it.
I feel
That flew
like
into Dreamville Fest.
look. I feel like the first track with Drake and Cole. That's just friendly regular competitive rap, rap beat. And it really wasn't no diss to say y'all the big three.
Are you talking about first person shooter?
Yeah, first person shooter. That's not really a diss to say we the big three. What Kendrick is taking personal is including Drake in on the same on. That's the real issue he got.
Well, no, so this is where I disagree. I think that depending on how you like if you're how competitive you are. So what he said is that we're the big three, and I'm feeling like Muhammad Ali. And then he also said that me and Drake are like a meme of the Spider-Man, like who is who when it comes to the top spot. If you're Kendrick, it sounds like you put me at number three inside this conversation. And to
And
me,
cool.
that's what he took.
Okay, and cool. If that's where he take it, and then he come out with his diss, and
Mhm.
then Cole come out with his diss.
Mhm.
But I think people don't understand that Kendrick and his people said this not really just a rap beef. This personal. They got something personal against Drake. They dropping prescription bottles on the internet. They
Everybody
leaking
had
all types of.
something against Drake.
Yeah, they was leaking stories
Against
about
Drake.
him. Like that's beyond. Now, if you saying, "Hey, that's not the level I'm trying to take it to," I'm here just for rapping. But
But
I
like
obviously
isn't the culture of battle rapping inherently personal?
no,
It
no.
is.
It's a way.
That's
It's
what
a
a
way
diss
to.
is.
It's a
Hey,
way
but
to.
hold
It's
on.
a way.
If we're
But you
dissing
can't
each other,
align. But
it's
you can't
personal.
align you can't align yourself with a person like Drake though in that battle. Like
But
you came
if
on with
Cole
Drake. You
No,
gotta
if
separate.
and
if Cole
I
not
love
finna
it. To
come out
me,
here and say you beating your baby mama up, you sleeping with white women, like Cole wasn't finna go there. That's not the
but
type of
no,
beef that
I get
he
it.
going for.
I would also think. I mean, I also say I think that it's a bad rewriting of history to pretend like Kendrick didn't attempt to not do it that way. Also, like I think his first two, maybe three diss records were saying, "Hey,
Yeah, he
look,
was warning you, don't do
we
this.
don't want to take it there, but if you do that, it's up." Then he said like
Talking to
this, the
Drake
little
though.
like the little thing
But
was
he
like, "Hey."
talking to Drake, so obviously they took
That
it
ain't had
there,
nothing to do
and
with
so
Cole.
No,
Cole know.
but if you remember, like he never really went crazy until after Drake dropped Family Matters, I think it's called. And then and to me, the other side of it, and this is where I think J. Cole, whether like for whatever reason he dropped out, I think that to each his own, and a lot of it ends up being optics, and the optic of it ends up being 7 minute drill was not really received that well when it came out. And whether it was like the Gillies or whoever else, they all was like, this ain't a real this ain't. And what it seemed like optically was the fact that he had resentment from dropping the record, that it didn't hit as hard as he wanted, and then he apologized for releasing it. And that was the exact same thing that he said on stage as well, right? And so it then felt like he threw a rock, hit his hand, and got himself out before he could even get this.
But that's why I say I don't think the first record is even trying to be a diss. Because if the first record is trying to be a
Oh,
diss,
you talking about first person shooter?
if
Yeah,
first
I think
person
that was.
shooter
Yeah.
is first person shooter is intended to be a diss, and you know
Yeah.
this finna diss this dude, you ready for
No. I can agree that it's not intended to
Yeah.
be a diss, but it was a diss. And
I
Kendrick
don't
took it
think
as a diss, and Kendrick dissed the nigga back because of the record. So
I don't think
regardless of what he
I
intended to
think
be,
that was
Kendrick threw
more.
the darts.
I think I'm pretty sure if he say them same bars and Drake not on that record, Kendrick do not care about them bars.
But
Like if he
regardless,
just on a
Kendrick threw
record,
Like,
shots
if he just
at Cole.
if J. Cole is on a record by himself, just rapping about who he think the best rappers in the game is, and Drake is not on the record, Kendrick do not care about that shit.
I
He
think that
only
Kendrick
cares
probably
because
don't
he
know.
perceives him rapping with Drake as like an affront to what he thought they probably had as like friends or whatever the case may be.
But I think that that's another one of those like hypothetical maybes because I think it would be void of history to pretend like Kendrick at least twice has not named by name rappers and said that pretty much I'm cool with you responding to this record that's naming you by name and you can't fuck with me. I'm trying to murder all you niggas. Like he did it like twice where he's openly inviting these guys. So like, hey, do y'all want to like have real battle discourse? I'm here to prove that I'm really that guy. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know him not to have felt the way if somebody named his name or put him inside a group and then said that they was number one. Being that like that's what he is. Like he's always taken the aggressive stance. I guess I would say, like on some Napoleon Dynamite type shit.
But obviously, if knowing what
I
we
said
know
Napoleon
now,
Dynamite. Napoleon.
knowing
Yeah,
what we
y'all
know
understood.
now, and hindsight is 2020. Obviously,
Okay.
we know it was about Drake. Like it's just obvious at this point.
Maybe, but and to me, again, this
No,
is
I
where
disagree.
I don't know any of these things. To
I
me, like
disagree.
I said, we just listened to the like that verse, and I think the beginning of it's heavily J. Cole diss, and
Kendrick
then the
set the
back
trap
end
for both of
is
these niggas.
heavily the back end is heavily Drake diss. If you just listen to the verse,
I agree that his response was like a diss to J. Cole, but I'm talking about the
okay.
reason why he felt necessary to respond. Like he wouldn't have done that if Drake wasn't on the track.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. And it don't matter.
It does matter if you the person that's saying, well, why should Cole respond? If Cole is saying, well, this is something more personal, because they didn't just
No, but
that's
see,
kind of.
Steve, it
But
don't matter
J. Cole could
because
have also
Cole,
said that. You know what I
Steve,
mean?
once Kendrick drops like that, everything that happens before that is irrelevant. How we got to this point don't even matter no more. We here now.
Look, I'm just
We
trying to
here
say,
now.
if somebody hit me up and say, "Hey, this is a more personal beef than what was normal," hey, I'm just giving you the heads up.
The
You got
Jay-Z
a
Nas
decision to
beef
make.
started because Myth
Hey,
Bleak
and
said
Steve,
some bullshit.
but to add to Steve's point though, like if you got your guy and then you hear what motherfucker better say about your guy, and like, and you know that that's not something you want to even associate with.
You don't even want to be
Like
associated with it. He didn't call Buddy a fake ass Pan African
you,
and woman beater who
you,
day white
but
women.
you got to,
Hey,
but you have to, but you got to
hey,
distance yourself from the battle at that point.
guess what
He
I'm gonna
dissed his
do.
The
career though.
allegations,
But
the
guess what
allegations that came out, you
He
can't be
like
on
that,
Drake's side.
right. But that all that sounds cool. And again, I don't
that's
even
gossip at
know.
that point.
I don't know any of that to be something that J. Cole would have known. But
They
the
said
easiest thing
Schoolboy
to
called
have,
him.
They called him. He
yeah,
told him. They called him.
yeah,
He
They
yeah.
said
told him.
Again,
Schoolboy called him.
all that sounds good. What I would say is that if that's his, like his whole thing, he easily could have
I
said,
agree,
"Hey,"
TBI.
he easily could have said, "Hey, this is between them two, and because of that, I'm gonna step out of it." I think everybody would have been cool.
Man, you ain't got to say all that shit. We know because
And
the niggas went on the
No,
podcast and told us what
no,
happened. They said,
you could have just
yeah.
not deleted the
There
song,
was no
and you would have been
podcast
straight.
that said, "Hey, he's about to attack him for being a
we
PDF
talking
rapper."
about after the fact. We talking about after the fact.
Yeah, I'm
Like
talking about
after the fact,
afterward. Like,
when
and
the
the thing
people
is,
was,
again, like we can't rewrite history and
but,
pretend
but,
like
but we,
Kendrick didn't. Like his
And,
first diss had
and the
nothing to do
PDF
with calling
in the
him a
PDF,
PDF.
Drake introduced the PDF into the battle. Even like he wrote his own grave. Like it wasn't even like Kendrick
Like the
prescript.
first
Like
record
like
Kendrick
Drake
dropped was
did
just
two things in
smacking
that
Drake
battle. You could
without
have
any of the PDF stuff.
Drake brought up the slaves and Drake brought up the PDF, and Kendrick used both of those and buried them with it.
but
It's like
I don't care about
none
Drake.
of that was
Drake
none
deserved
of that was preemptive though. None of that was preemptive. It was in
Drake
real
deserved
time.
everything he got.
But what
But
I'm
I'm
saying is,
saying,
it was in real time. It
but
wasn't like Kendrick was holding on to that narrative. The
in
narrative
real
developed
time,
through the records.
in real time,
Okay.
people after the fact said that, hey, we reached out to them and told them that this is much more personal than what you trying to, be in it. And you got a decision to make at that time. Is you
Yeah,
gonna
you do.
side with the nigga who finna come out here and say all this salacious
I'm
stuff?
siding with me.
Well, I
But
know I ain't
I'm
gonna
on
your
That's
lie.
what
shit
he
my
not even.
guy.
did.
But your shit
That's
not
what he
even. Your
did.
shit not even gonna hit then if these two niggas out here talking about one is a pedophile and
But
one
I'm
is a
that
woman
nigga
beater.
though.
Yeah,
But
your
but
stuff not even gonna hit.
Whole
but
world, nigga. I'm
but
him.
that again, like that's what I'm saying. Like I think that sounds good afterward, but Kendrick's first two disses had nothing to do with any crazy personal thing.
But this what I'm
But
saying. After he dropped,
but I would also say that J. Cole just could have not said, "Hey, I'm gonna stick my chin out, hit me as hard as you can." Like there's a bunch of things that he could have not did
No.
and just be like, "Hey, this is between these two
Look,
guys,
I
and
think
it's cool.
I think it would have kept. I think it would have kept going. This is my opinion. I think
Okay.
they would have had a nice friendly battle
Yeah.
if dudes wasn't talking about the subject matter that they was talking about. I think that's the
Yo,
only thing that
So
made
Drake
him
took
say
the
I'm not
person.
finna be involved in it. But when obviously when dudes, if that's what they want to talk about, you really don't have nothing to even, because it's not about who got the best rap. It's not who got the best bars. It was
Exactly.
about who can drop
Niggas,
the
that's
most
what
salacious
battling is
stuff
about.
or
about the other
no,
That's
one.
what
who
battling.
had the
That's what
best
the
dirt?
original
Who
hip
had the
hop is
best dirt?
about.
That's what it ended up being
That
about.
hip
They
hop
Who
started
is
had the
dropping.
best
hip
dirt?
hop. Hip
Again,
hop is about lyrical. You know,
but I
it's
think
a
that
lyrical
this
game.
is bad.
It is
This
a
is
lyrical
bad
game.
rewriting of what happened also, because
No,
I
it's
think
not. They said
all right,
it.
so in my
So
opinion,
you saying that hip
this is
Steve,
this is just my opinion.
Steve,
I would say that I think that um Kendrick had the better bars and records in this battle. Like he had those. That's
I
what made
agree.
him win. I think that if anything, Drake went. Well, I don't know. I guess the PDF file angle is crazy, but I think that if you go the first two disc records, niggas already had Kendrick up, and that was without that, and that's because he rapped a lot better than him. And even if we look at the whole
Hold on.
like the
He,
therapist
he,
line,
he didn't just he didn't just go
No,
out of
Drake
line.
made some missteps with the AI
Hold
as
on. He
well.
didn't just go the meet the grams. He talked about
mhm.
the man whole family
Oh,
But that was
oh no, I,
after
I love it, but what I'm saying is that this wasn't. I thought that, in my
Meet the
opinion,
Grams
the
was after
record
Not
was
Like Us, though, right?
No,
yeah,
meet the
it
grams
was
is before
before.
not like us.
Yeah, and to me, I think that
It was the
Meet the
same night
Grams
though.
is
It was the same
possibly
night.
Same night,
yeah, it
yeah.
was the same night. And in my opinion, I think that Meet the Grams is possibly like a top five disc record of all
I
time.
agree.
Just the
And
way
this
that,
how
but it's based off not just like it's this crazy salacious shit,
It's just
as much as
diabolical.
the angle. Like he
Yeah,
took a crazy angle that I have never seen anybody take in a battle,
truly
and I think
diabolical.
that was like
And he landed
amazing.
it.
Like, to
He
No,
protect,
landed
but
it too.
but right,
he
but we
took the
said what
Pusha
I'm
T
saying is that
angle
y'all
to the
keep
next
pretending
level.
like
Is what he
yeah,
did. He took that
yeah,
Pusha T angle to the next level.
and y'all are pretending like it's just based off salaciousness. No, Kendrick out rapped the nigga too
no, he did. He
by a
did.
mile.
But the content of the what you rapping about, like
Yeah,
first of all, let's be real. I don't know too many rappers who cool with each other who really get into disses, like diss battles with each other. Like for the most part, every famous diss battle that we know, those rappers genuinely don't like each other.
No, Steve,
Who?
you're
Name them.
incorrect with that.
It's
KRS-One
competitive. It's
and
Name
MC
competitive.
them.
Shan.
Like I'm talking
Name
about
it.
I'm talking about the
Hey,
rap
KRS-One
let
battles,
and
the
MC Shan.
disses that we remember. None of them
hey
rappers liked each
let
Those
other.
him talk.
disses to be remembered. How are you not gonna say that's not a diss to remember? KRS-One went
now the
against
bridge
the
is
whole
over.
Juice Crew
I
by
rock
his
with
own
KRS
self.
One.
The
I'm
bridge
sorry.
is over.
He went against the whole crew by his own self. You understand what I'm saying? A whole crew, one man went against the whole crew by himself and destroyed the whole crew. Come on now, how you gonna say that wasn't a historical battle? Come on, brother.
I
Nah,
didn't
yeah.
say it wasn't
The bridge
historical,
is
but
over is
Yes,
top
it
five.
was
No question.
historical.
No
Yes,
question.
it
Yeah,
was.
I'm just
Yes, it
saying the
was.
most.
And
the bridge is
Check
over.
that
The
out.
bridge is over.
Listen,
Bye
let
bye
me
Yeah.
bye.
talk for a
The
second, Steve.
beat
Let me tell you something.
hard.
KRS-One said himself out his mouth that if MC Shan did not respond back to him, MC Shan, knowing what hip hop was, it was a lyrical, like lyrically they had to go against each other. So if he wouldn't have responded back to him, it wouldn't have been nothing. It wouldn't have been probably no KRS-One. He probably would have just made a local song that the Bronx loved. You understand what I'm saying? But that's the whole thing of it, is that. And you know what I'm saying, for people to sit out here and get mad at Drake for going to, you know what I'm saying, soon or whatever. Drake has never been a street dude. He don't have to follow street codes. So him doing something like that is what he is. He's a child actor that turned into a rapper. So how can you tell me that you mad at somebody that never been in the street to stand on 10 toes down for the street level of thinking? That's impossible thinking. That's crazy to think that. But lyrically, you know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, if you look at J. Cole shot his own stuff in the foot by sitting down there and turning to the cowardly lion. You don't apologize for nothing when it comes to lyrical battle. I don't care if you are my best friend. We rapping, we gonna talk shit to each other. At the end of the day, behind closed doors, we might still do this and whatever, but lyrically, it ain't got to be like that. You don't have to hate nobody. You don't have to hate nobody to talk shit to them on those songs, because this is true story that Cass once said out his mouth on tour. His DJ, the one that got, you know what I'm talking about. He got the one that got killed, the first death in hip hop. If it wasn't for MC Shan, them some niggas gonna jump on his ass. MC Shan, them hit him, put him in their tour bus, so that nobody know where he was at. Ain't nobody know where Scott LaRock was at. So you can't say that all of them hate each other. They just talk shit to each other. It's about making money and doing your thing and saying I'm the best. It's not all about hatred. Everything is always
it's about competition.
I get
about
that.
competition.
But obviously, if a dude got a track ready for you in 30 minutes to get ready to call you a PDF and say your whole crew full of PDFs and all of that, that's not like, oh, I'm just coming up with this. This like some long, that's like real, like, if we talking about this about competition,
Baca got a weird case. Why
it's like that's some people might be like, okay, well then that's my guy. That's not the type of beat like battle I'm about to do.
But I can't.
But we keep misremembering the timeline though. You know,
can't give Kendrick that
no.
Like into knowing that Drake was gonna bring up the PDF. Drake
Look,
was gonna bring up the slave line.
You have first person. Look, you have first person shooter, right?
Somebody told him though.
Hold on,
Somebody called
listen.
him and told
You
him.
got first person shooter that come out, right? Kendrick feels some way about that record. Jump on the record with Future.
Yeah.
Pretty friendly, pretty normal. You know, within the bounds of confounds of like normal diss track rap beef. Okay, this in the spirit of competitive. Cole come out with his 7-minute drill, right?
But let me push back, because at that moment when Kendrick got on that track, that was the most direct he had been towards somebody versus that control angle shit that he was doing.
Yeah, but
he didn't name names directly, but it was very clear who he was talking to and what he was talking about, which was not normal for him at the time.
Okay, so look, he make the response with Future, correct? Cole come out with his response on 7-minute drill. 7-minute drill. After 7-minute drill drop, according to the people out in LA, according to them, they reach out to Cole and them and say, hey man, it's not really about you at all. So if you want to go beyond this point, this what they said.
I know, and the fact that and if that's what happened, it makes Cole look worse.
They
like,
said,
nigga, don't call me, motherfucker. It's my song, nigga. I ain't
No.
down from nothing.
I don't know what that means.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you really don't dislike,
what y'all gonna do to me, nigga? I'm cold world,
You
nigga.
should be like, that's between them two. You don't gotta say, I'm gonna stick my chin out. Take your best shot. It's kind of like
don't come
I'm just
calling
saying,
me, warning me like I'm not cold.
It's not about warning you. It's like, hey, it's like Kendrick is really his friend. It's not like they not friends for real.
Are they?
I don't know that to be true.
I don't know that's true.
Like they
Kendrick clearly doesn't feel that way.
7-minute drill never drops.
It's also not like Kendrick didn't continue dissing J. Cole on the GNX album. Like Kendrick, like he's made his stake what it is. He said, hey, he even had like an apology bar where he said like, y'all can keep all those fake ass apologies and shit like that. Like he don't care nothing about none of that. It's kind of hard for me to feel like Kendrick and J. Cole was just friends.
I mean, I'm just telling you
they were cool at one point, but
what was said.
You don't like how Cole is moved through the industry. Maybe
he did not like him being on that record with Drake. You know?
Maybe he don't like their relationship. Period. Maybe he think Cole is selling out.
He's jealous.
Could be.
That's all right. When Cole,
at that point in time, Cole was at the peak of
when
his
Cole
power
dropped his
at
record,
that point in
the
time.
fall off, everybody gonna be right back on tip and say he the best rapper in the game.
My thing is that I hope I do say it. I'm cool.
Do any of y'all remember when Mike Tyson was the man, right? And he was out there knocking everybody out. And you remember when he fought who was it that he fought? What's his name?
Buster Douglas
from England. No,
Lennox
the one
Lewis,
from
he bit his ear.
Lennox
He bit
Lewis.
his ear.
And he
It
was
was a
talking
wrap.
all that shit. He was
Lennox, I'm coming for you.
And then when he went out there and Lennox beat his ass, he went to kissing on Lennox's forehead and all that shit. That made Mike look bad. That's the way goddamn your boy look. He looked the same way.
But is
He
Mike
never looked
still not
like
one of
you
the best
said.
boxers
He
of
looked
all
going
time?
towards us
Is
in
Mike
no way, but we didn't look at him.
Is Mike Tyson still not one of the best boxers of all time, no matter what
But
he gets
Johnny,
on his
they
name?
were going to say Mike was
And
the
ain't
best
nobody
at
not
one
saying
point.
nobody. I'm
But
just
he ain't
saying
top three no more.
it
To be
looks
honest,
bad.
The best.
honest.
He's still Mike still
the
top
best.
three. He's still top three.
Nobody.
Top three of what?
No.
Top
Who
three of
Mike
what?
is
Tyson?
Mike
The
Tyson
90s.
top
You
three?
can say top three of the 90s or the 80s. Like,
He's
what
in top
we
five.
talking about?
He is in top
What are you
five,
talking
but
about,
not
Johnny?
top three. We have
I
to
don't
go
think
back.
he's top
We have to go
five.
back
I think
years
you.
when it comes to boxing
Come
because
on,
you gotta
heavyweight.
look at
Come on,
Sugar Ray
all-time
Robinson.
heavyweights.
Sugar Ray
Are you
Yeah.
Robinson
heavyweights
knocked
of
you out while he
boxing?
was
All-time
going
heavyweights
backwards.
in his
I
class.
thought
Yes,
I mean,
come on,
specifically
bro.
heavyweight.
No, we still
You can
got
name a lot of
Rocky.
heavyweights arguably better than Mike Tyson career-wise.
Yes. Because you
okay,
got to
all
look at
right,
look at
all right,
Rocky. Look at you know what I'm saying?
all
Look at
right,
all of them. That's what I'm saying. You go back then.
all
Who else
right.
besides Sugar Ray Robinson could knock you out going backwards? He could be backstepping and knock your ass out. You know how much power your ass got to have? He backpedaling and knock a motherfucker out? For real.
Yeah.
Tyson was in your ass. You not
I was talking about personally, like boxers of all time. Nobody puts them inside like the GOAT debate.
And a lot of people feel like Tyson fought a weak
Bums.
era.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause like the people who was really when he fought the people who was at like the top, the Holyfields and all them.
They was old.
He was cooked at that point.
They tore his ass up.
But he didn't get to fight no Holyfield like Young or nothing like that.
Okay,
because
he might not be top three.
He went to jail.
I fuck with him though. He
good.
He's
Everybody loves
iconic.
Tyson.
He's iconic.
Personally,
There you go.
He's
Iconic. That's the
iconic.
word.
Usyk the best heavyweight of all time. That's
He's
who the best
iconic.
heavyweight of all time.
Usyk. No, we ain't doing no white.
What?
we ain't doing nobody from the Caucasus Mountains.
Y'all gotta give Usyk his respect, man.
I mean, he nice. Don't get it wrong.
He is.
Ain't no,
It's just that every 3 years they
ain't
come
like a
out
good
with a new
heavyweight
great
fight,
white
bro. Ain't nothing like a good heavyweight fight.
I agree.
You're right. That's the best.
All right, fellas. Let's see how we can wrap this back into this actual conversation. I'm gonna throw these three names out here and tell me who do y'all think has the better chance at coming back from the fallen?
Uh-oh.
All right.
Kanye West.
Yep.
Nicki Minaj.
Yep. Kanye.
J. Cole.
Yay.
Kanye.
You said who was the third one? J. Cole?
J. Cole.
Oh, J. Cole.
Kanye.
Kanye.
You said the best
I'm going
chance
Kanye.
of coming back?
I'm going Kanye.
No. I'll tell y'all this. The reason why Kanye ain't got the best chance, it's all about his meds. He fuck up a pill or two.
He's already on his
fall.
apology tour. He working on it.
Yeah.
He is attempting to apology tour.
He gave him the family
He
back.
just wrote like a book. He's
back in the machine. He's working on it.
My point is, he unstable. Nicki unstable. J. Cole might be soft according to y'all, but he at least stable. And I think they give him way better of a chance.
But I think
for a comeback.
J. Cole doesn't have all due respect to J. Cole. When you talk about just making music and records,
his artistry, Kanye artistry when he writes,
not in the same ballpark.
I'm not saying Cole is better than Kanye, but what I'm saying is Kanye is still crazy.
But
I'm saying
Cole is not
better than Kanye.
In terms of impactful music and records, Cole does not have anything close to the impact as Kanye.
No,
not even in the same breath.
I mean, that is because
J. Cole got a better chance of bouncing back than Kanye, though.
If Kanye dies after his first 3 albums, he probably like.
Hey, who did
best
everybody vote
rapper
for?
all time.
No, but don't let him get to the 4th or the 5th.
I voted Cole. I voted Cole.
Okay, what did Q vote?
I went Kanye.
You went Kanye? What did Q vote?
Who do I think has the best? I'd probably say J. Cole.
I say
I'm a Cole fan.
J. Cole
I'm a
too.
Cole fan, so like that, I have my bias.
I mean, lyrically, Kanye just don't have it no more. Like if you
I
listen
think
to him
so.
lyrically,
Yeah, I
from a
think
production,
Kanye's not a barsmith. Kanye's not a
from
barsmith.
from
I
a
agree.
production standpoint, yeah, his
He out
production
of
is
touch. He out of
always.
touch.
His
He out
J.
of touch
Cole and
now
Kanye's
too.
production aren't even in the same
That's what I'm
like
I
saying.
don't know what
Kanye
league
y'all
tier.
talking
production is
about because when you
always
said
crazy,
Cole,
but
when you said comeback, you act
rapper,
like J. Cole was on the top.
I think that
The
he's
person who
I
was at
think
the top was either
Kanye washed
Nicki
for
and
it.
Kanye. Those are the two people at the
Nah,
top.
Cole was at the
Yeah,
top. Oh man, you said,
At the
oh
top of
man,
yeah.
what?
that's that
He
West
had
Coast
he had
bias shit.
plenty
What
of
you
about
talking
J.
about,
Bro,
Cole.
oh
we
He
man?
talking
he
about
he
Talk,
levels
he
here,
talk
probably
to
man. We
Steve.
talking
Talk to
about
Steve,
levels.
old man.
Oh
Talk to
man,
Steve.
J.
nah,
Cole was at
Cole
the
definitely,
pinnacle
Cole
of
definitely.
Cole was
his
he was
craft.
the go-to man. I
He
can't
he
admit
he
that
had
he
a
was
run
the
where Cole
go-to man for about three
Yeah,
years,
the
three,
best
4
in the
years.
game.
But at
yeah.
a
If you needed
time,
a
like
feature,
like
if you
hey, like
needed a
y'all said
feature,
with
you was
Mike
going to
Tyson,
Cole.
like you said with Mike Tyson, he was the best in the game, but going to get scrubs.
But
So
no, Cole's iconic. Cole's
Okay.
iconic. Cole's iconic.
he's
He's
going to
Yeah.
got an
get scrubs.
iconic
His
career.
his
You can't say going against
his
Benny the Butcher is a scrub.
his
You can't say
period of
going
time
against
against other
Jadakiss is a
rappers,
scrub.
the
You
level of
can't say going
rappers
against
on him.
Royce the 5'9" is a scrub. Like when you
And
say
then people
Royce the
gotta
Compared
forget.
to
5'9" on the record,
the rappers of the
Old man,
90s
you a
and early
hater. You a
2000s,
Hold
hater,
what are you
on.
old
talking
man.
about?
J.
If you
Cole is a bona fide icon of his era. Can't
if
take that
you
He
away.
really
Yeah,
is.
but his
He
era
really
was
is. I
trash.
can't lie about
if you
that.
go listen to
His
Cole,
era was trash though.
go listen to Cole. Go
Trash
listen to
is crazy.
go
Like you're a
listen to.
hater. Old man, you a hater. Prime
Oh
A1,
man, you a
D1,
wild
Hey,
boy.
Division
Hey,
go
One
listen to
hater.
every.
his
Go
trash
listen
Trash
to
his
is
every
era is
crazy.
feature.
trash as hell.
Go listen to every feature that Cole was on after the
D1
little
hater.
diss saga. If you go, if he don't go through the diss saga, he come out with them features without all of that, people will be like, yeah, Cole was.
But Steve,
hey
you're not
Steve,
acknowledging how music
he
is
did
also
drop
about
records.
branding. Like music is somewhat about branding. Like at the end of the day,
I
the
agree, but
feeling, certain things have to pair up. Because at the end of the day, like Jodeci's not Jodeci without the look. Without things have to go together for the music to really hit at all levels.
I mean, because
And
that his
Cole
run was
had that.
crazy.
Cole had that from the beginning. He had that from the beginning, and we
He
grew
did.
up with him around the same age too. So a lot of us
Yep.
on this joint, like when Cole was in college rapping about being in college, these were monumental raps. These were like, oh, this nigga's
Yeah.
rapping our life right now.
To
Like
tell you the truth, there's
it was
only one
different.
person that is the right answer, and that's Kanye, because it's about what you're writing about, right? So, like Nicki Minaj,
right
you
there.
come back talking about nothing, right? She just don't talk about booties and cheeks and ass and all that stuff. That means nothing to nobody. J. Cole could come back talking about what rap is really meant to be about, talking about what's going on in the community and what's going on in your environment, in your hood. But he ain't about that. To me, he ain't about that. Right. So
That's
it's
what he
really
talks about
Kanye is
almost
the
in all
only
of
one
his
that can
albums.
connect the old still with the young and do like James Brown did back in the day when he started siding with the Republicans. And then he said, okay, forget that. I'm back. And then he came with a whole
No
new
one
style.
has the range of hits that Kanye has from a
That's
hip
what I'm
hop
saying.
perspective.
Kanye is the only one.
The different ways that Kanye can make a hit. The different ways that Kanye can make a hit record is
I
just.
think he's saying can, and we should be replacing that with could.
But okay, even could like let's.
Can,
At
won't.
the end of the day, what's the best album of the last 15 years?
Best album last 15 years?
I don't know. I had to sit and think. Last
It's
15 is since 2010.
It's
It ain't no goddamn Donda, G.
It's
Come on,
Donda.
man. Get the hell off the live, man.
And he
It's
said it with
Donda.
confidence too.
It's
He snapped his
Everybody
neck and everything. He's like,
everybody got their own opinion, man.
It's
Hey,
Donda.
Oh man, y'all ain't finna. We ain't finna let that one.
15 years.
Donda not even his
15
best.
years.
Not even his best
Clip
record in his catalog.
But I just said the last 15 years. It's 20. What is it? 2025, 26.
In the last 15, he had Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think that's
that
better
didn't
than
drop in
Donda.
2015. That was
That is
prior
better.
to that.
No, you said the last 15 years.
I think that came out of 2010. I think that came out of 2010.
It just missed it. It just missed it. Okay.
What
We
about
just missed it.
By a year.
I would take.
I said 15 years. The last 15 years.
LP over Donda.
If I don't make me shrink it. Pause. If I go
Nah,
to 10 years,
To
it's
Pimp a
unquestionable.
Butterfly. To
If
Pimp
I
a
go to
Butterfly.
10 years, it's unquestionable. Donda smacks To Pimp a Butterfly. Smacks
No,
the
but
wings
listen.
off of that album.
No, it don't. No, it don't.
I
No,
would-
it don't.
I would.
No, it don't.
I would
First,
take
no,
Drake-
Donda
Drake
do not.
LP over Donda. I would.
Donda.
I'm just saying.
Nah.
every
So
song
you
on there
telling
was
me
every
Donda?
song on there was a single. Every
You-
Over
single
to
one
Pimp
was
a
a cheat.
Butterfly? That's crazy.
Hold on.
Donda.
Okay.
That
You
shit got a
put
Which one you gonna
Pulitzer.
Donda.
run back more? Which one you gonna run back more? I'm
To
running
You
Pimp a
back
put
Donda.
Butterfly.
Nah,
you put Donda up against Good Kid, Mad City. You think Donda better
that's not
than
the
Good
last
Kid?
15 years.
You said I
It's
thought we
not.
said 10.
I said 15
It's still
years.
not 10. It's not 10 or
Good
15.
Kid, Man City was
It's
like
definitely not 10.
2012,
But, oh, well,
2011.
that'll be
12.
15.
12
That'll
would
be
be
15 years.
15. I think it came out of
What year is
2010.
So
this?
we
What
telling
year
me
is this?
Good Kid, Mad City not just like it ain't no
Oh,
competition,
I should
G?
have said okay. So I should have said 10 years. That's what I should have said. 10 years,
Oh,
not
nigga want to
15.
change parameters now.
Now this
He
nigga
don't want
moving
to
the
admit Good Kid,
goalposts.
Mad City.
No, my brain
Yeah,
not
Good
working.
Kid,
My
Mad
brain not
City is
working. I'm thinking
15
since
years. It took
2015. I'm
about
thinking since
2012. Yeah.
2015. I'm thinking since 2015. My math was fucked up. I
Said,
had
let
some
me
whiskey.
recalibrate.
I had some whiskey.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
2015.
The last
2015.
that's 11 years. So the last 11 years.
The last decade, 2015 to now. So out Good
For the
Kid,
school
Mad
for the
City.
last.
Hey,
I'll get if you want to compare
views is
Good
gonna
Kid,
be
Mad
up
City to
there.
Donda, I'll put Good Kid, Mad City over Donda. I will do that. So agreed. But I'm not giving Pimp a Butterfly over Donda.
I
No
don't know if
way.
that makes it inside that time frame.
Even if it did, I wouldn't. I just objectively like. I can't put to me like like I said, especially over the last 10 years.
What you mean objectively? Objectively, it wasn't a Pulitzer. It's like way critically acclaimed. Like objectively,
but
I would say objectively,
somebody
people
just
probably
gave Donald
say
Trump
better.
their Pulitzer, right? Or Nobel shit. These prizes. Hey, look,
But say objectively, people are gonna say To Pimp a Butterfly is better.
I don't think
The
so.
Pimp a Butterfly to me
I
seemed like
think
it was
so.
just a personal. It was a personal something. I didn't feel like everybody else did about it because I felt like it was something that was personal. Even though everybody was like,
It's
"Oh,
not
he's
my
being-
personal
he's trying
favorite
to-"
record,
Yeah,
but like
but I'm
you gotta
saying-
appreciate the craftsmanship and the artistry in that though.
Was Donda not well crafted?
I like
Not like To
Donda.
Pimp a
but
Butter. It was, but not
Is
like To
Donda
Pimp a
not a
Butterfly.
masterpiece? So you gonna tell me Donda's not a masterpiece?
I didn't say it wasn't, but it's not better than To Pimp a Butterfly.
in my
And
opinion,
it's some good records that came out during that little time frame. You talking about?
in my opinion, I do. If we just comparing those two, I do put Donda over Pimp a Butterfly for sure.
All right.
Don't
Can I say-
let Life of the Party also like the latest update to it.
That'd be the only way you could maybe. That'd be the only way you could maybe sneak it in there.
Dog, Donda got them joints. And
All
if you go run it back right now, you're gonna be like sonically just it's
24 is one of my
It was
favorite
a really
records.
good. It was a
24
really
one
good
of my
album.
favorite records. I will tell you that.
I won't hate on it. I don't think it was the best album in the last 10 years, but it was a really, really.
Except
It's
for
a
J.
Kanye
Cole
classic.
doing features, why aren't
It's a
y'all
Kanye
mentioning none of his
classic.
albums? Why aren't y'all mentioning none of J. Cole's albums?
Oh, so G is not a big J. Cole album guy. I am a big J. Cole album guy. I like KOD.
I think Cole
like,
got one undeniable
Off
classic,
Season,
arguably
and I think,
two.
Off
what
Season
was the
is
last
good.
album he dropped?
Mike
Was Off
Delete
Season the last album he dropped?
Do you count Might Delete Later?
Oh, well, shit. If we put that up there too, I think his last four is fire. Might Delete Later just.
What would be the last four? What would be the last four?
Might Delete Later.
KOD, Might Delete
Off
Later,
Season.
Off Season.
See,
so I was thinking
and
three,
KOD
so
was like shaky fire. It was like
What-
because the one before KOD was so.
What was the one
much
with
of a
Let Nas
letdown.
Down? What-
I like
Born
that
Sinner.
one too.
Born Sinner. That was it. Born Sinner.
The Letter for
Sinner is
Yours
like
or
his
some
second
shit like
album,
that.
Johnny.
What's the
No,
one?
you're talking about yours. No. It was that's not yours shoe, but that's a mixtape. It
Born
is
Sinner.
For
might
Your
be the-
Eyes Only.
For Your Eyes Only.
yeah.
Okay, For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah. Again, I like that album. I can understand how people
Reggie.
listen. I think that in
You
that
call this
in
shit Reggie?
in that take, there's a lot of Kanye Reggie also.
You know how bad Reggie is.
What's
Kanye
one?
got
Kanye got like 10
Kanye
Reggies.
got a lot of bull crap. Yeezus is
Reggie.
bull crap.
A lot of Reggie.
Yeezus
He
is
don't
bull
got a lot of
crap.
Reggie. He don't got a lot. He don't got
A
a
lot
lot.
of Reggie.
And he was off.
Yeah,
He was
Yeezus-
going off his right.
Yeezus
And by the
is
time
Reggie.
Kanye produced
Yeezus is
Reggie,
Reggie.
he already had like 3 bona fide classics.
This shit is so disrespectful.
Like let's
Calling
be
shit
let's
Reggie.
like we gonna let's be
And
honest.
people.
Let's be
What
honest.
they do is
y'all talking about the Jesus is King shit. That's what
But
y'all
hold
talking
on.
about.
Time out. A lot of
That
people
Cudi shit. Like,
they got hindsight.
The Kids See Ghosts. Oh my
Like he had
God.
that album called
Reggie.
Yay too, where he was talking about killing Kim K.
And
I
then
think
people
about-
got
That nigga just
Yeah, no.
dropped one where he was like,
And then he gave you Don.
I
after
think
that.
about killing you a lot. And like that was one of his track names. Like
I'm
this shit-
sexy.
But Eminem wrote a whole album about killing his wife and got Grammys.
He probably
We
did
ain't
it
talking
better.
about him.
You know Eminem ain't do it better.
This is one nigga do it don't mean it's fire when you do it.
No, I'm just saying, you why be so critical?
And like Eminem shit was actually good.
And then you got to think,
everybody
people didn't like
Hey,
808
like
and Heartbreaks till 20 years later.
Marshall Mathers LP is a classic. Oh, yeah,
When the
y'all know
last
it's
time
not.
you listened to any record off the Marshall Mathers LP?
Johnny.
Yesterday.
Because I ain't never listened to any of them.
Oh, it's been a while, about a year ago probably, but I get in my vibe. Like Stan, actually no. Look, I was listening to
Stan's on
Stan.
there. I listen to
Yeah,
Stan.
yeah, I was listening to Stan maybe about like a week ago. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I ain't
Doing
listening to
what?
no Eminem.
Huh?
What were you doing when you was listening to that?
I was at a black girl house.
No, he wasn't.
I was at a black chick house. I swear to God.
Stan comes up on
I
your
swear to
playlist as a
God. Like, I
man
swear to
in
God.
today's world.
Hey, you gonna tell me no you wouldn't? Stop. Like shit.
It's
chill.
so wild for you to just say I was at a black girl house. Like, why would you even specify?
Because I knew the implications. I knew the implications. I knew the implications. Y'all already was gonna do it. I knew the implications. Hey, no, I'm not to stop. I ain't no Trey Jr. First of all. Hey, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be good. I ain't gonna go there.
Hey, don't mention his. Don't say that name, bro. You know he watching. He'll bring this shit up in the Discord.
Yeah, if you say it 3 times, he'll pop up like it.
Hey man, hey y'all be missing out in the Discord, bro. Y'all really need to get active in there, bro. When I tell you, bro, they had a Pan African versus FBA off for like 37 hours straight. I came back in that motherfucker. I said, boy, the natural order has. Hey, what be funny is hold on.
When you said that, they tried to attack you.
Hold on. Oh man. Uncle be trying to just ask a serious question in the middle of the FBA versus Pan African off. Where they jump on his ass, bro. Every time.
I'm not saying nothing no more.
Bro, he be asking honest questions. He be asking honest questions, and that's not the right time to go in there, dog. Cause they want you to choose a side, bro. Cause if you ain't choosing a side on there, they gonna say you a teller and all of the type of stuff.
Tether
A
weather.
TW, a trigger one.
They having a good battle in that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Man,
And the funny thing is that like they be trying to like ask you to join the conversation. I'd be like, bro, I don't care nothing about nothing y'all talking about. Leave me alone. Like continue y'all Pan African versus FBA beef.
Bro,
just leave me out of it.
that
The
shit
issue be when the order is not balanced, they'll start infighting. And then
see the
they'll start,
balance was
like,
off
searching
last
for
week.
Yeah, it was off. It was off.
Balance was off last week.
I got Kofi came back, Chuck came back, and they restored it.
They got back in order, man. They unified. They got on
Bush
code.
meat everywhere.
They got back on
It's
code
bush meat
quick.
everywhere. It's like, God,
Man, I'm just reading for now on. I might post a little video or something, but I'm just reading for now. I'm just reading what they saying. Woo, and go back. I'm step back like Homer Simpson into the bushes. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I see you. You just be trying to ask a little question here and there, and they just go to the left on you every time, man.
It don't even worth it no more because you're not gonna get a sensible answer from nobody if you not on their side. You're not gonna.
We back, baby. Like they posted bush meat videos again, man. The band is back together.
It's like it's 2024 again.
Hey, all I got to say, either side, if they're spending that much time in a private Discord going back and forth about nonsense, that means neither of them are about any action on whatever.
I actually said that exact same thing to them. I promise you.
Hey, can I got one. I got one.
5:30 in the morning they start posting.
Hey Q, hey Q, hey
motherfucker
Q,
be up on the toilet on that
hey Q, hey,
Discord early.
hey Q, hey Q. Who else
Nigga ain't
be on
even
the
got his
internet?
first piss off in the morning. He on
Who
the
else be on the
Discord.
internet 24/7? It's another group out there.
Who?
It's
The
another group. They
groupers?
be on the internet crazy. They on the right. They might have
Groupers?
popped a couple people. I mean, it's some like
Oh, you talking the you talking about like the Charlie people,
yeah, it's a lot. I'm
Charlie
saying
Kirk
like
people?
sometimes you got to get off the internet
Oh,
Man,
okay,
Man,
okay.
and
bro, you
touch
come.
grass.
Hey,
Sometimes you got to get off
and
the
wake
internet
up thinking about that bullshit at 5:30 in the
and touch
morning,
grass.
man.
But
hey,
like,
man.
5:30 in the morning.
but that shit could be a drug though. People get addicted to shit like that.
Hey, John, I get on the Discord about lunchtime. I see that 300 messages thing at the bottom. I go straight to the sports chat, man.
Yeah.
I go straight to the sports chat.
You go to the sports chat, you guaranteed to see
Yo,
G in there trying to trade somebody. G trying to trade somebody every time too.
I said, yeah, bro, I ain't finna read 350 messages, man. Q be going back, reading the messages, liking them, being messy and shit.
It's only, but listen. It's only like when I want to troll, it's fun trolling because like you can put a smiley face emoji on one person, and they gonna like comment to you like you said something to them, and then you just say that one more emoji, and you just get out
crying,
of it.
laughing emoji.
Bro,
Yeah,
that shit be having me weak, man.
Y'all niggas
but
funny.
yeah,
I say,
nonetheless, good.
nah, that's it, man. I say, get active in the Discord, though, man. We gotta be in
Hey,
there, man.
touch grass first, and then get in the Discord.
Mm,
Go
Yeah,
touch
man.
grass.
no, you
Go
got to
touch
I need the type
grass.
of jobs
you
they
got to be
got, bro. Cause I
you
swear
got
to
to be
God,
catching
I
bro,
up
don't
they
on
know
that
be
about
on
that.
shit
that.
and texting all at the same time. You on the Discord while you on the toilet, man.
I'm telling
You
you.
can't take a shit without being mad. You
Drop
mad
a
taking a
deuce.
shit. You madder than a motherfucker.
Nah,
Imagine
they
being. That's why y'all niggas constipated, bro. Y'all can't even release right. Y'all niggas.
Oh man,
hey, man.
Y'all niggas full of shit.
that's funny.
All right, so as soon as I
Oh,
figure out how to send a Discord invite, I will at least we won't tease y'all in the audience. We'll give y'all the Discord chat and allow y'all at least the opportunity to hop in. Yeah,
Especially any FBAs out there listening, we got the Discord for you. It's a community of folks that definitely want to embrace you and put their arms
It's
around you.
FBA friendly.
mm,
It's a
yeah,
community.
I guess.
Go
Uh,
tap
the
in.
sad part, but the sad part about it, this right here.
Pan
They
African
try to
School, we
come
got
over
a
onto the
channel
sports
for y'all.
part, and,
Oh yeah,
and
it is
poo-poo,
a whole.
they come over there too. They throw a bush meat video on the sports thing. Look at the competition they having. Who can pull the toughest meat? Who the hell, man? Somebody wanna watch this shit.
Hey,
A
man, they
bush
can
a
turn.
bushmeat video in the sports section
Hey,
diabolical.
they can turn
But
every
they do
channel.
it.
They
They
can
do
turn
it.
every channel into FBA versus Pan African, bro.
Oh,
They be showing Africans
wow.
playing basketball with no shoes on in the sports channel.
It just be anything.
Oh, oh,
So
God.
I said, bro, put that shit in the
Bush
other
meat
chat,
and
man.
meat competition.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Oh, God.
nonetheless, I just dropped the Discord link.
Oh
If
man.
y'all are interested in joining the Wild Wild West, again, it is unmoderated and it is craziness.
Oh, man.
Depending on the day, you never know who's being called
Ready to
an
oh
Uncle
shit.
Tom or a tether wetter. And yeah, that's just how those guys give it up inside the chat. Nonetheless, with that said, yeah, I feel like we kind of touched on the topic, but we haven't. But let me ask y'all this: I asked G, and I asked what I missed.
I don't know. I'm just laughing.
Oh, all right. So I asked G and Johnny this, and
That's crazy. I'm just laughing.
yeah.
Oh, God.
All right. So
Oh, man. I'm just telling you.
This shit be funny.
That bush meat with the gonna be pulling that push me from their mouth, man.
Oh,
Pause. Pause.
nigga Johnny
Oh,
said,
it's
I don't know.
horrible, man. It's horrible.
Nigga Johnny said, I'm just laughing, bro. He's just.
I'm laughing.
Johnny here for a vibe. But hey,
I'm
fellas,
laughing too.
So, fellas, let's try and keep moving for a quick second.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I did ask Johnny and G this question. I want to know if y'all have any better or different responses. When we talk about the fall off, J. Cole's album is coming. It's called The Fall Off. And I want to start off by asking y'all artists or personalities that have fell off the most. Just want to get a list of names. Who do y'all have? We have on here Kanye.
Yeah, somebody
Nicki,
we haven't
Cole,
said too.
Dame Dash,
Sebastian Telfair.
maybe Jay-Z. Johnny just threw out Sebastian Telfair. He back in the project.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice. Okay.
Damn, oh man, you living up to the name, ain't you?
Hey, I got an even better friend.
You say a category, I'll give you the worst.
That boy, he went back to 94.
So I'm gonna give y'all a better framing.
Go ninja.
We talking about rappers, Q?
A person. I'm gonna give y'all a better framing now. People that have fell off worse than J. Cole.
Tiffany Haddish.
Lil Nas X.
Joey Badass and Big Sean.
Will Smith.
Not Joey Badass. I can't give Joey Badass that one.
Will
I think
Smith.
that he's as relevant as kind of close to as relevant as he's ever been.
Man, come on, you gotta admit when Joey Badass,
Big Sean though, yes.
When Joey Badass first came out, people thought he was gonna be
the next Jay-Z pro era.
He was up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Big Sean,
but that's not a fall off versus unrealized potential.
Joey was always. He was never as projected as Big Sean.
He never actually made it to like the commercial side of it.
Yeah, he never projected
he
like
was,
Big Sean was projected.
But the hip hop
he
real
was more underground, independent vibe.
But the like real hip hop people who can like jump the buttons of the world and all them, they was hype on Buddy.
Oh no,
I got one.
I agree
Nicki
with that.
Minaj.
But that's like unrealized potential. More
okay, we can say that.
Tyler. Nicki Minaj.
Nicki, all right, she fell off worse than him.
I can name a lot of rappers that fell off. Roddy Ricch.
But like
Tyler ain't fall off like that.
Like a couple records. Like if you like, I'm not gonna say Roddy Ricch is a one-hit wonder, but he's very much like a moment wonder.
His debut album did crazy. It went crazy.
It's like Freddie Wap is not a one-hit wonder, but he's like a moment wonder. Like
15 minutes of fame, they kind of call that.
So
Roddy Ricch had a couple songs that made the radio, but his actual
massive
album,
hits, the box
but
shit,
his actual first album, his first album is not even close to a bad album. It's like a really good debut album, and I think because it was such a good debut album, you've always thinking nothing can ever like live up to that, type shit.
Well,
because his debut album is crazy.
So do y'all think Fetty Wap gonna be able to do anything?
Ja Rule had a fall off. Ja Rule had a fall off.
One could say his fall off was worse than
Ja Rule's fall off was pretty crucial.
What about Will Smith? Will Smith had a hell of a fall off.
Fat Joe.
But Will Smith smacked that boy.
You can't say it because Fat Joe had a hit every era since the 90s.
Will Smith fall off was
From the
pretty
90s
crucial.
to now.
Like y'all blowing over to Will Smith. Like
I say
he hates
Will Smith was pretty crucial.
Like he hates August Alsina. He smacked Chris Rock, and he had to go do that crazy, and he ain't really done nothing. He on National Geographic now, like traveling the world. The shit's sad.
Will Smith went from being he's still an icon, but he went from being like who you want to be to somebody you don't ever want to be. He went from couples goals to like I don't never want to be like this nigga.
Like that fall off is crazy though. That fall off is
pretty significant fall off.
He was doing streaming shows and adventure shows like that before the fall off, so that's not true. And
I'm saying his fall off is in that.
I never saw him until he fell off.
Yeah, he fell off.
And he got I Am Legend 2 coming out. He didn't fall off.
Ain't nobody
After
going
the
to see
smack,
that.
he fell off.
Who
After
better
the
go
smack,
see
he
I
fell
am?
off.
I'm about to see that. What you talking about?
After the tears, the smack.
Actually, I'm gonna have to
Bad
put.
Boys.
I'm gonna have to push back on the. He fell off because when he came out with that latest Bad Boys, that movie did. That movie did
No,
numbers.
but we talking about post that when he
But was
did the
that
red
after the
table
smack
talk
That
or
was
before
when
after
he
the
do
the?
slap.
when did
That
he
was
do
after the
Jada's
slap.
red table? When he do
Okay.
Jada's red table talk? That was before the slap.
Yeah, but the Bad Boys movie came out
Nah,
after the slap because they
that
mentioned the slap in the movie.
No, Bad Boys
They
didn't come out after the
they
slap.
mentioned the slap in the
I
movie.
can't remember, but that Bad Boys was a good movie though. I did like it.
It came out after all
I
of the
did
Jada
did
stuff. It
like
came
Bad
out
Boy.
after the
I
slap because
did
they had a
It was a
scene
good
in the
movie.
movie where he kept
after the slap.
slapping
Okay,
Martin Lawrence.
I might vaguely remember that one.
I'm telling you,
That
bro.
that was a good
It's
movie. I fuck with that movie. That was a good movie.
Because you're talking about actors
Even-
that are big like that. They don't do movies but every 2 years anyway. So if
But-
he fell off for a year and he
But
coming
we're talking
back,
about
When
fall
he
off
fell
in,
off perception wise,
in yeah,
though,
public perception, he fell off.
with the whole thing between him
But
and
he was always kind
Jada
of
and how
corny
that
though, right?
played
yeah, he
out,
was always the
He wasn't
cornball,
and the
though.
smack.
he wasn't this corny though. Like this corny is crazy.
He
He
old
was
now
always
though. He gonna be more corny
Crying
now.
at the red table changed some things.
I think that it changed something, but I don't know. Will Smith is just like
Did y'all
his
see him?
star was
Did
so
y'all see
big.
him rap? Did y'all see him rap on Lyrical Lemonade? That shit was terrible.
Yeah, but when did we ever look at Will Smith as like a rapper?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that
he
shit just
That
wasn't.
we was
looked
gonna
bad.
respect.
Will Smith
What you
made great. He
mean?
made
Will Smith was
Started
cool.
as a
fun
rapper.
rap.
He
Wait,
started
time
as
out,
a
time out,
rapper.
time out.
When-
No,
That's
time
not
out.
hey
fair,
man,
Wait,
Q.
he
no,
not
time
about to
out.
rewrite
That's
Time
history
not
and
out.
act
fair,
like Will
Q.
Smith wasn't
Will
cool at
Smith
one
was
point.
Will
never a
Smith was
Will
cool
Smith
cool.
rapper.
started
Will
as a
Smith was
rapper.
cool as
No,
shit at
no,
one
Fresh
he
point.
was
Prince.
a cool
Nah,
rapper.
That's
that's a
cool.
fall
All
off.
right, so but Johnny, what you're talking about right now is Will Smith in '92. Ever since Eminem
No,
said
you
Will
got
Smith ain't got no cussing his raps to sell
But
records,
we
but I
know
do.
Will Smith as a rapper
Let them too.
culturally.
Like
But
when,
But like,
when it comes down to Will Smith and his raps, when was the last time in the past 20 years anybody cared about his raps and thought highly?
nobody.
we talking about just Will Smith
I'm
in
just talking about
general.
Oh,
overall
no,
perception.
I agree with that. Like, and that's where I don't think that Will Smith like had this crazy fall off. It is hard for me to quantify that
I
it's like the
do,
craziest.
I do, I do,
I
because
got
he
you,
went
but
from
if you're
being
using
I think he
things
had
out
a
of his
significant
raps,
fall off. I
that
do.
don't mean
Yeah.
no.
anything like that.
I'm just thinking about his coolness. Niggas used to want to be Will Smith at one
Yeah,
point. Now
he
niggas
had a
would never want
significant
to be
fall
Will
off. I
Smith,
agree.
and
No,
that
nobody want to be in that
the
like.
fall off in perception is
The whole
crazy. Like,
family, really. The whole family.
I think that he
The
Yeah,
whole
did fall
family.
off.
That's
I do
true.
think
the
he did.
Adams
Jada,
family.
the kids,
Because
everybody.
everybody swore they wanted Jada Pinkett
That's
Smith
the
Everybody
way.
back in the
fell
day.
off.
Now they be
Everybody
trying
fell
to
off.
act like they think Jada Pinkett Smith
because
ugly and stuff. Like, come
Tupac
on, bro.
loved
We
her,
can't
and
rewrite
she was
history.
like, she went from
Mhm.
Tupac to Will
She got
Smith.
an
She was like,
ugly
Will
spirit,
Smith
Steve.
gotta be
That's
cool.
true. That's true. That's true, G.
We can't uplift that. We
That's true. That's
we
true.
can't platform that.
Bruh.
Them
She did
kids
that black man
acting
wrong.
retarded on everywhere they go. Like, come on, man. We thought them kids was gonna be
I
next
don't think
up.
I don't think you can say it no more, Steve.
That's what happened. That's what happened when your kids grow up in a world that you raise them
My bad.
to
My
be
bad.
themselves. You let a child be themselves. Sometimes you got to guide your child. You can't just put your child out in the world and let them just do whatever the hell they want to. Them kids grew up doing whatever. Look what they turned into. Both of them weird as hell. Ooh, weird
Exactly.
kids. Weird.
They fell off.
But the thing is, what we found out is that their parents are weird too. So it's
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
there
true.
you go.
So
Weird.
they
But
can't.
that's
They
the
don't know no
weird.
other way to raise them. They weird.
That's the fall off though. We didn't know how weird maybe they just fell back
Man.
to like
It's
reality.
the Scientology, bro. It's the
but the
Scientology. Once you go
but the
into that
perception.
Scientology, you off.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
cook.
they
Yeah.
Scientologists?
That's
Yeah,
what they fell
They
into.
were. Yeah, they were Scientologists. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, Scientology is
Yeah,
weird
they
as
was.
shit.
They believe
Yeah.
in the spaghetti monster is the god and all that type of stuff.
What they call him, L. Ron Hubbard? That he started it. L. Ron Hubbard. That's the
Yeah, L.
Scientology.
Ron Hubbard did start that. Yeah.
Hey, that ain't no.
I must. Hey man, I need to
That
start
ain't
me
a
up a
joke.
religion. Shit.
That ain't a joke.
But I'm gonna tell you like this right here though. When it comes to for real, Will Smith had a hell of a career. I was in 6th grade when I first saw Will Smith come and rap at my school. So look how old I am. I'm
Damn.
just being honest. He had a hell of a
Oh,
career.
damn.
Damn, say it again. Damn. There you go. So he had a hell of a career.
This nigga was doing like public school raps, performances.
He was doing shows back then, back in the '80s. Back then in the '80s, you know what I'm saying? Rappers would rap. You know what I'm saying? They would have not. They didn't have big performances except for Fresh Fest tour with Run DMC and them. But if you was doing the tour or doing, doing shows or whatever, you would do shows at
y'all forget that rap was the grassroots, so people was touching the community in every way.
True, but putting it in the context of the school
that'll get you in jail.
It's
You can't
refreshing
go
to hear
to
because you do. That's not how they do any shows no more. Even grassroots today, they're not doing shows in school.
You can't go.
Hey, bro,
you can't go to the
Brandy
school
and Coolio come to our school, bro,
and touch the community. You gotta leave that alone.
Yeah.
But they had a concert at the school. You know what I'm saying? But we had a pretty large size auditorium at the school. So it was, it was a pretty good show. But like I said, I was in the 6th grade. First time, I'm like, damn. And I just thought about that, how long he had been out here, you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. That's a long career. So he could fall off, but hell, he's been out here for a long time.
All right, so fellas, let me ask y'all the follow up to it.
I got my answer.
What is or who are artists, rappers who never fell off?
LeBron James.
LL Cool J.
LeBron James.
I say Jay-Z as well.
I'm gonna say Jay-Z.
I'll say Jay-Z.
Yeah.
He don't drop all the time, but when he drop, we can't say he didn't drop. None of that stuff don't be trash.
I'm gonna say for a different reason. You know how like they said it was somebody on a Joe Rogan pod was talking about how like the Romans turned into the Catholic Church. They didn't end. They turned into the Catholic Church, and then like the royal family in England turned into the bank. It's like Jay-Z. He didn't necessarily fall off. He just turned into something different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like he really was able to use rap to be in a position to put himself in a position in like a corporate America perspective, and then from there, like exponentially grew.
Oh damn!
Like as a Jay-Z fan, like so before Kanye, like Jay-Z fan, when you start talking about that, what's that joint? Turn 1 and then 2, and he talks about how he kept flipping, doubling the money. Damn, what is the damn track on the blueprint?
Just think of somebody else's track because everything that Jay-Z did, he took from somebody else.
Like 40 million more. I'm the 100 million.
40.
Man.
I'm the 40.
I'm the 100 million. When he started talking about how
it's like track. That's like track 5 or 6. I forgot the name.
But this amount of money.
But if you listen to,
like that, he really did that at the corporate level too.
He kind of stole that from Beanie Siegel when Beanie Siegel was on his
He stole everything from Beanie Siegel.
Hey, another rapper.
He stole everything from Beanie Siegel.
Not just Beanie Siegel, but from everybody. Jay-Z was the first human sampler. He sampled everybody's shit.
Another rapper that ain't never really fell off, and I'm thinking about to his verses, Jadakiss and the Locks.
Yeah.
But they didn't have far to fall from. They was never like at the top.
Hey, time out, old man. Hey, I got one. We missed one for the fall off. We missed a crazy one.
But you bringing up people who mid-level. Why are you gonna bring up mid-level people? Of course they don't have far to fall.
Yeah.
Diddy was the biggest fall off that we missed.
I got one more for the fall off. This ain't got to do. Hulk Hogan fell off worse than anybody in the world.
Okay, that's out of left field.
Enough is enough, brother. Enough is enough, brother. Nah, he was at that RNC. He was at that Trump turn though.
I got one that kills all the ones you brought up.
Enough is enough, brother.
I got one that kills everything y'all brought up. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube fall off.
I don't know about that one.
He never fell off. That's what I'm saying.
Who never fell off?
Ice Cube.
I agree with that. Ice Cube.
Yeah.
He only elevated.
Ice-T is up there too. Ice-T is up there too because he been acting.
Shut the hell up, Johnny man.
A regular
that nigga Ice-T got 2 lines in 46 seasons of Law and Order. What the fuck I'm talking about? Ice-T.
Ice-T maximized his career.
Y'all some haters. Y'all some haters. Ice-T is
every cop movie. All that dude Ice-T says,
y'all some fucking haters.
Hey,
he been doing that for 10 years.
Did you seriously
Yeah,
compare Ice-T to Ice Cube?
but you can't compare the two either.
Ice Cube is
Like,
making
No, I wasn't
movies.
comparing him. I said he didn't fall off. Also, I was just throwing it in there. Like
And
y'all,
No,
bro, he got
he
2
we've been
lines
fell.
and
we've been
46
talking
seasons
about
of
Ice this whole
Law and Order
show.
Hey,
SVU.
Ice T.
We've
Hey,
been
Johnny,
talking
you still
about
fucking
Ice
mad white
Cube,
bitches,
Ice
right?
T,
If
the
if you do the
Minnesota
best
Ice, the
line,
Ice Storm. Like I just threw Ice
if
T.
you do the lines with him, the best lines, you won't get 30 minutes out of it since he been on that show.
oh
I
damn.
told you he over there.
Hey,
Hey, that boy Ice T
hey,
come in with the most monotone voice. He see they got the suspect.
I
You
think
thought
we
you
got a
was gonna get
clue.
away with this?
no,
That's it. He
hey,
walk
real
out.
talk though, Ice T, he pimping the game like for
I
He
the
think we
is.
longest.
have a clue here. And pick up something.
Yeah,
That's what he do.
Hey,
yeah, he
man.
make the
Hey,
Hey,
most out of
shout
nothing.
out
you
to
can't get mad.
Tutuola, man. Shout out to Detective Tutuola, man.
I don't know nothing about it.
Y'all some haters, man. That's fuck. Y'all ain't have to do Ice T.
All
Nah,
right,
Johnny, you just be coming up with
more?
some bullshit, man.
Yeah,
I'm thinking off the
he just
top
wanted another
out
Ice because
there.
I said Ice Cube. He wanted to match me. That's all
And
that was.
Nah,
then hold on, man. You
I'm a
pause.
SVU watcher. Not gonna lie to you. I
You
just see damn near every episode. I
hey,
fuck with Ice
you
T, man.
pause though. You pause though, man. You told, hey, hold up, old man, hold up. Just to say Ice T.
Yeah,
God
that's
damn, man. You
crazy.
gotta come up with something better than that.
Oh man. Man.
My bad, old man. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. You did. Somebody did that last week too. We was asking Camus a question, and they just who was that? Oh, that was I
It might
forgot
have
his
been
name.
that might have
Um,
I'm about to say it might have been Johnny.
Was it Quincy?
yeah, Quincy. That was Quincy. Yeah.
Oh, but you and Quincy be having your own beef sometimes.
No, me Quincy don't have beefs, but he threw a joke out, and I paused it so he can get his question in, and it had nothing to do with what we was talking about. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, man, Johnny, man. You know who Johnny didn't fell off. That's who didn't fell off.
shit. Not me.
Bring back Buzzball
They say,
Johnny.
Johnny,
Bring back
I fell off a
Buzzball Johnny.
cloud.
I fell
Yeah.
off white women.
Oh man.
Okay, Johnny. Let him
Yeah,
know.
See?
He
yeah.
fell
What
off from
up?
Let
one
him
onto
know.
another.
Yeah,
Let him
that's what I
know.
fell off, man.
You back?
Talk to me.
Hey, I'm back. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm back.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh man. Oh god.
They don't know about that AZ though. They don't know
Man.
about that AZ though.
Hey, when Johnny started specifying black women, that's when you know he got him one. It's all right.
So God,
Johnny said, I was
thank you,
listening to
Q.
that with a black woman.
Just to let y'all know, God knew what they were finna
Boy,
do to me.
Johnny, that damn near sound racist when you said that. A black
It sound
woman.
racist
That
when
a
y'all be
black
talking
woman
to
house.
me. Y'all think my dark skinned ass really racist against? No, I just gotta say it because y'all
No,
be white.
I said
Y'all white.
I said it sound that way. It sound that way.
It's just
But
because you
we
from
know
Rock
that.
Hill, man. We make assumptions.
Right. And Johnny, you also can be dark skinned and prejudiced against your people. Saying that you
True.
dark skinned don't mean
True.
I don't
True.
believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. But like, whatever.
it. All right.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them dark skinned short dudes, they be with them BBW whites.
No, them be the tall
Hey,
dark.
now.
That be the tall. That be the tall motherfucker. Them be 6'2" and up. Be 6'2" and up. They don't be.
It's about to be
Hey,
tax season too, so it's that time to get you one.
it's
Oh
cold
yeah.
out here. That's what they really be doing.
Hold on.
Skinny
You
niggas.
need
It be them
you gotta
tall
stay
skinny
warm.
niggas.
It's
Yeah. Johnny,
cold
remember
and
that last
inflation is
BBW
high.
white that you had?
No, I ain't never had one of them. You gotta remind me.
Oh,
To remember.
hey, sometimes you
Yeah,
just
man.
throw out a little fishing rod and see if it hooks. All right, so nonetheless, fellas, I guess we can leave off and say this is based around the J. Cole album. And yeah, we're just talking about fall offs. Um, I'll leave everybody with this. What is it? Do you have any expectations for this upcoming J. Cole album? It is the inspiration behind this whole conversation. So yeah, I'll toss it. We can go around the horn. I don't know if we got J. Cole fans or haters or
I'll
people
start.
that's in the in between.
Yeah, I
All
think
right, go ahead, Dan.
I'm excited for it because obviously it's like one of my favorite rappers, but I don't want to because of everything that happened. I'm not putting too much expectation on it because I think that only leads to disappointment. But I am excited to see which direction and which angle he take. What I've heard so far has got me excited. I think it is going to be a good project, but I'm excited with no expectations.
Okay.
I'll say I wish him the best on it. That's all I can say. I wish him the best on it. That's my expectation.
Steve.
Yo, man, come on, man. Y'all already know what I'm gonna say, man. J. Cole, he gonna perform, and y'all gonna be right back on this show talking about this might be an album of the year.
It could be.
Hey,
But
got
I'll hold.
I hope
Go
I
ahead.
say that. I hope I do say that.
I wish him the best on it.
Old man.
He was a non-factor to me before. He's a non-factor to me now. And what I say to him now is step up your game.
If he was full FBA, old man wouldn't be saying that, man.
Got him.
Oh man.
Hey, old man, really quickly before we go to G to finish it off. I know G got he got the fire finish. Who are, if you say like your top 3 rappers, favorite rappers?
Well, the drug dealer's out, so bye Jay-Z. No Jay-Z. Let's see who else.
This is gonna be interesting.
You about to say Common?
I do like Common. I do.
He gonna say
Most
He's not gonna be.
Talib Kweli.
Hey, let him
All right, my
cook.
bad. Yeah.
Let him cook.
Let me think about it. Go out and I'll think about it. Let me think about it.
Oh,
he gonna say Talib.
He probably don't even like rap.
No, I'm R&B first.
He gonna say Luther.
That's how the true heads be. They like
Bobby
Brown. R&B for sure.
Okay. All right. G. Expectations, thoughts.
Oh man, like Luther.
Upcoming album.
All right, so the thing about this album, so here's the thing. Like, I don't want to be any confused. I am a J. Cole fan. Like, let's be clear. I am a J. Cole fan. I'm not on the same level as y'all. That's for sure. I haven't seen the level of production that I feel like y'all have seen, but I am a J. Cole fan. And again, I can't say this enough. Going into that Dreamville or that Dreamville Fest, where that Might Delete Later came out, the anticipation for that fest, he was literally at the peak of his powers going into that festival. Like, he could get no hotter, in my opinion. Like, he was there. Like,
I agree.
Giving off the run that he went through. So that said, this album was highly anticipated even at that moment, because the fall off had already been written. If you've been following Cole, he's been telling us for years, like, I'm gonna do this, then do this, and then I'm gonna end it with the fall off. So I've been waiting to see how this concept plays out over time for a little bit of minute, for quite a few minutes. And so, like, the anticipation just from a J. Cole fan standpoint, I think you want to hear what this sounds like, period. I think it could be best album of the year because he's capable of producing the best album of the year. Like, but I am curious to see, how does he, like, he talked about the album before all this stuff happened. So how does the album change now that this incident took place is what I'm really curious to see about in the music. How much time does he spend addressing it? Does he feature anyone or both? I'm curious. What can he, I'm just curious to see how he ends up playing this from a features perspective, from a narrative perspective, given that he's been planning this specific album for so long, and now he's got this stuff that happened currently, which I don't know if he could have predicted. So, I can't wait to see how it all plays out, but the anticipation's there. Pause. Shout out to I want to see records. Like, I want to see Cole do well, but it's just like the unfortunate piece is just can't put you in the top tier. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Like, hey, is this gonna be a game 6 in Boston, Johnny? It might. We'll wait and see. 2-6, 2-6 on the way.
It might, but like,
is this gonna be his game 6 in Boston? Hey, it might.
We talking about a top 2 nigga. Either way. Way he would have sliced it. We talking about a top 2 nigga.
Hey, wouldn't that be an incredible story though? If he somehow does do something on this album to make people reframe like what they thought was an inevitable fall off, like how LeBron did in Boston. You know, he said, wait and see. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right, old man finally gave us his list. He said Nas, Tupac, LL Cool J.
This nigga said
good old head. That's a good old hell. That's a good old head list.
Nas, because just overall talent. Tupac, because his inspiration, his passion behind it, and LL Cool J for his
that's a
longevity.
respectable top 3. I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that.
I'm cool with it.
Those are 3 categories that I put. So longevity, passion, and this overall.
Yeah, those are 3 icons. I'm not mad at that.
I dig it. All right, so with that said, this has been a fun episode of Unpacked. Again, we started off a little political, but we tried to spin and then had some fun. Do a little rap talk. We all rap fans, and one of the biggest artists Johnny, what was that?
Doing the Come Take Me, yeah.
Oh, Johnny gonna let us know he been hanging with the black girls. I got you, Johnny. Hey, I see what you doing.
Johnny got me camera.
Oh, don't tell me you let these bitches spoon feed you, Johnny. Don't do that now. Don't do that.
I ain't even gonna. Let's get to the after show.
All right. With that said, this has been a fun episode.
Because we can unpack that one too. I hate that fucking. When I see grown niggas getting spoon fed with that dance, it bothers me. I'm like, we've gone too far that we allow another human to feed us.
You don't dance at all either, though, do you?
Not spoon. I'm not letting nigga spoon feed.
I'm asking in general. Would you hit like the Dougie back in the day? Was you hitting the Dougie and all that?
Nah, I wasn't a Dougie nigga. Nah.
All right. So you like,
nigga did a 2-step.
I was a young jock nigga. I might hit the some smooth way. It don't take much effort. Just
you gotta move your feet. If you don't move it
smooth, like I might hit a little something.
You was never dancing, all right. So
but I'm not a Dougie nigga. Nah. But regardless of that, you gonna let nigga spoon feed you, Q?
I ain't gonna let a nigga.
Would I let a nigga spoon feed me?
I see niggas doing dances with each other.
No, that's wild.
And doing shit like this.
You gotta do that with your girl.
Chomping at the bit.
I'm about to say, if my old lady asks me to have fun with it, yeah, that shit don't mean nothing. It's just dancing. That's what me personally. That'd be my take.
But what if your homeboy?
Nah.
No, I wouldn't be doing that with no homeboy.
All right. So there is a boundary to being spoon fed on a dance. We agree?
Yeah, same, of course. It's just like back in the day, I was walking behind females to dance with.
Yeah, of course.
And that was my boundary.
That's
it. Like I wasn't getting same difference with spoon feed. No, I'm not eating out of no man's hand. That don't make sense to me.
Niggas are doing this though, Q. You have to understand.
Oh,
I've never seen that. I've only seen couples.
It's always like duels, like I mean, mixed sex and shit.
Nah, it's not like that no more. That's what I'm saying. It's getting crazy. But hey, look,
this after show.
But I don't know. I feel like you might be one of them old heads that hate on all the dancing.
Not all of them. Just
what was the last acceptable dance that came out that you deemed acceptable?
The Harlem Shake.
That was a good one. Millie Rock was fire.
All right, so we could.
Yeah, I like the Millie Rock. The Millie Rock was fire.
Anything where you ain't gotta move your feet.
All right, so
Nah, like
Yeah,
y'all like niggas that don't
you
like
ain't
dancing.
nah.
I
It's not.
you
get
It's
ain't
it
not. It's
though.
said
not. It's not about moving your
you ain't
feet.
said
Cause
what you ain't said one that require feet.
give me an example. Like, cause
Young Jock,
I don't be
the
knowing
Millie
the
Rock,
dances by
all
heart
this.
and shit. I don't be like practicing these shits at home. Like, I don't know like these shits by
I
heart.
get
So
that. I'm just saying like if which ones was acceptable for you. So you went like Millie Rock like
I'm saying
2015,
Millie
about
Rock
10
is
years.
one. That's something recent. I'm trying to think of what else
Okay.
is somewhat recent. I can't like if y'all name some. I would like Whip and Nay shit is a little suspect.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
yeah,
is breakdancing hip hop
What
dancing?
about the dab? I know
I
you
think
hit the
so.
dab back in the
How
day.
can it be if
Dab was
everyone knows what
cool,
hip
but
hop?
got overdone, you know. But the dab was it's not even really a dance. It's like a celebration. It's, you know. Oh, I tell you what's
And that's
fire.
not
Hey
no
Q,
jig or
I got
dancing.
one for you. When they do this shit. This shit is cool. I like that
Oh,
shit. That shit is
Like the
cool.
fish.
Yeah. I fuck with that
hey
shit. I do
the
like
Giddy,
that shit.
the Giddy was another cool one recently. The Giddy.
The Giddy. What was the Giddy?
That's what
That's
Jobby
the
doing.
Joe said when you be like, yeah, or Ja.
Yeah, the gritty. The gritty. Is it the Giddy or the gritty?
Maybe it's the I don't know.
I
I
think
might
it's
have
the
said it
Giddy
gritty.
wrong.
is a
It's a
essay
basketball player.
PDF.
I said the little I said his name. Nah, the Gritty, not the Giddy. The Giddy,
Yeah,
fuck
the
him.
gritty. Now, the gritty is a cool one, Q.
Fuck
The
Giddy.
gritty. The gritty is a cool one. I respect kids hitting the gritty for the celebration. I respect it. Full. Yeah.
Okay. All right. With that said, I think that we ran off all of our call-ins with that conversation. And, and with that said, this has been a fun episode of Unpacked. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all tap in on all the channels. Check out G on his channel. A lot of content. OTWG Access Media. Make sure that you head over to the To Be Fair show as well. A lot of content. We got weekly shows of all kind, of all kind. Yeah. With that said, catch us here next Wednesday, 9:30 ish. With that said, we out. Peace.